Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Colin. We're back for a fun show tonight. Colin's got the Chiefs face paint off. You look kind of weird.
A little weird.
I don't think the camera zoomed enough for them to see. So, but
Perfect.
Definitely a fun sport. Colin was in the early show. So, Colin, where were you this afternoon? Some knucklehead was in your seat.
He scared the crap out of me when I came in here.
I know.
Chased him off, but I took his shirt.
I took his shirt.
Yeah.
Got a guy wearing red and yellow face paint in the early show, of course, based off our Super Bowl bet. If the Chiefs won, Colin would wear Chiefs face paint. If the Eagles won, I would have worn Eagles face paint. Thankfully for me, I won the bet, but Colin was a great sport. A lot of good stuff. Devin, your name it is gone, but this TJ Watt here is an example of a non-photoed headliner in the diamond helmets. Was an awesome hit. So let's get the party started, Colin. Before we do, how are you doing tonight?
Doing good. My face does hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
I just scrubbed pretty hard. Yeah, but I'm good, man. Ready to see the end of this college series. See what's in these slabs too. I know we got that pre-filled, and of course the diamonds. Gotta see those. Yes.
So we have 7 boxes left in the college series. 2 headliners left. That would be Eli Manning and Dak Prescott. We have 4 jerseys left. 3 minis left. Fresh series in the room. After those are done, actually 3 jerseys left, excuse me. So we have diamond helmets up to box 25 on the ticker. 35 box series. A lot of big names left. John Elway, Drew Brees, Chrome, Speed Flex, Steve Young. Looking forward to an awesome show. I don't know if it's been snowing since our dinner break. There was like snow flurries when I drove in today.
Same. It was like sleeting hard when I came in here.
Sleeting, yeah. But I don't know if there's any snow. We'll have to take a look outside. We'll start the show, though, here. 2 virtual dice. Looking for 6 or higher. We got ourselves 5 and a 3. 8 on the dice roll. My favorite number. That's great.
That'll do.
Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing tonight. Chase item of the day. How about this, Colin? How about this? It's going to be the college mixer.
All right.
That's excellent because that break has a 1 in 6 chance with each spot you buy. 2 headliners to go. Only 7 boxes left in the series. If you're in the double, by the way, you'll get your name in twice.
Yep, I already know 12 names that are going on there because it just closed out.
Perfect. College mixer will be the chase today. Let's get the rest of this mixer done. Devin says yes. That's what he was looking for. That break is coming up. Devin, if you want 2 numbers, drop them in. First, we have a Deal Me In slab. William Stefanelli, Cameron Warren, James Stanhope, Justin Beard, Paul Cortese, Derek Nash, Justin again, and David Berard. That's like the Gerard guy who was the former quarterback for the Jaguars.
David Gerard.
But it's Berard. So let me know on a number. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, I will randomize.
He'll do it.
7. Paul wants 7. Thank you, Paul. We'll do 7 here. It is Thirsty Thursday, Bob Boulay. I think all the jersey headliners are gone, unfortunately, Bob. I know there was a Tua out there, but I heard a rumor out there when our shipping team was checking things in that the top spot drawing for our reviews last night actually featured the Tua jersey.
Oh,
so
wow.
Someone's going to be happy with that Tua jersey. But got a lot of reviews, Colin. I think we got like 85 reviews.
A lot of names on that list.
Like 82 5-star reviews. 82 out of 85 give us 5 stars.
Thanks, guys.
It's not
awesome.
bad. I think we had 2 4 stars, maybe 1 3-star or something. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Bad. So it is Thirsty Thursday, though, Bob. Buy 5 spots. Select the jersey with the 6th one. You get that spot for free. Bob gave us 9 stars. I think it's only out of 5. But
thanks, Bob.
Bob likes us that much.
I'll take it.
So we've got 7 in the slabs, 24 and 30 in the college. Thank you, Devin Goodman. We'll take double the stars. That works. See, slabs, football slabs, 7 going off. Only use those numbers if I get the SEC and get Dak Eli, says Devin. Well, the odds of me getting both are pretty low, Devin. But we'll see.
I mean, higher than they once were, though.
Bob took off 1 star for the face paint. Ooh.
Fair.
So it makes sense why we got 3 or 2 4-star rankings. It was Bob in the face paint.
Fair.
Fair, Bob Boulay. That is very, very fair. All right, so we got 8 clicks coming up for our divisions. 8-spot divisional break. Football slabs on the way. This break, Collins, about a 1 in 3 chance at a photo headliner. Almost a 1 in 2 chance at a headliner that's in the listing.
Sheesh, let's do it.
We do have Peyton Manning and Joe Montana in the series.
Crazy.
So a lot of goodies. We got Derek Nash up top. He's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South, Justin Beard. In the NFC East is Cameron Warren. He said he was done playing breaks. Like I said, about 80% of the time someone says that, they're back.
He's back.
David Berard, NFC West. We got James Stanhope, AFC North. William Stefanelli, AFC South, which, by the way, not only is that the Peyton Manning spot, there's a Trevor Lawrence in here, too.
Ooh, true.
Justin, AFC East, and Paul, the AFC West. Box 7 of 30 in the slab cards. We got ourselves a very talented tight end. It's a rookie card. Penn State star. Stayed in the state of Pennsylvania. Mint 9 card. It is the Muth. Pat Fryermuth.
All right.
Clean looking autograph. Clean card. AFC North. James Stanhope. Big card guy back in the breaks. Back in the winner's circle with the Pat Fryermuth.
He's done it.
There you go, James. Not
like
bad,
it,
man. Not bad at all. A good start in the slab cards. So 2 in 7 chance at a headliner in the college. A lot of good odds. Who's going to get the SEC? Eli's a full-size rep, I believe. Dak is an authentic, Colin.
Okay.
They're clicking over there. We got some orders coming in.
Just typing in the winner sheet, but we do have Mr. Clay Dupes into the last double box break for the minis.
What's up, Clay? Let's knock out that double box break. We have 3 minis left. We're going to run a double, then we'll run a single, and we'll drop a fresh mini helmet series like it's hot.
And Nick Ortega put us halfway on the diamond double. So let's do that.
Let's go, Nick. Niner Nation, he wants that McCaffrey.
Woo.
Everyone out there is hunting a lot of big names in that series. Maybe the Breeze, maybe the Elway. Oh, he wants the Steve Young, actually.
Well,
he wants the McCaffrey.
You probably take them both. I mean, it's a double box
both.
break. You can get them both.
You could in the NFC West. Nick Ortega, Niner Nation. What's up, Nick? Boy, Niners have some decisions this offseason. Latest update on Brock Purdy, Colin, is they think they might be back possibly week 1 healthy.
Wow,
I know originally
really?
they were saying it was going to be a long-term one. They're saying he might be back in late August. So maybe he misses the preseason. Maybe he plays that last week. So they'll have some decisions to make in San Francisco.
Interesting.
So
Definitely.
we'll be fine. All right, so Ken, Devin, Joshua, Timothy, Cameron, and Bryce. We'll go 8 times here for our divisions in the college series. By the way, that Diamond Helmet series, Colin, I added up to 25 on the ticker, only a 35-box series.
Ooh, all right.
Devin's saying, Mr. Ortega, I have a jersey for you if you want to trade if you're a Niners fan. He is very much a Niners fan. So we got 8 clicks here, 6, 7, one more, 8th and final click. We got Bryce Crawford up top. I think that's the Big 10. We got Ken below in the Big 12. It's Cameron ACC, Devin Pac-12, Timothy Boulay SEC, and we got Joshua Tucker everything else.
Everything else.
Here we go. Double the boxes, double the fun. So close, says Devin. You were close. Does not mean you won't win, though. Pac-12 could still hit.
True.
A lot of goodies in this series, for sure. Full size rep on the way. Is this the Eli Manning? What do we have here, Colin?
What do we have here?
Ooh, we got ourselves a fantastic looking lid. The man who said he was done, he's back. He's winning again.
Oh, my.
Cameron Warren, ACC, Antonio Freeman, Virginia Tech, full-size rep.
Very cool.
Freeman was Favre's #1 receiver at one point. Led the league in receiving one season. PSA certified. Big-time star at Vatech as well. Single spot snipe, Cameron Warren, ACC with Antonio Freeman.
All right.
Okay. All right, Cameron. Not bad right there. Not bad at all. So, I still always think of Antonio Freeman, that catch on Monday Night Football, where he juggled it on his legs, got up, scored the winning touchdown against the Vikings. Legendary moment for Mr. Freeman.
I love Al Michaels' call on that, too. He's just like, what do you mean he caught it?
Yeah, what? What? What are you talking about? So, good stuff, Cameron. The guy who was set to retire, he got the TJ Watt helmet right there, and now he gets the Antonio Freeman. By the way, this looks like glitter. I don't know if it's glitter, but this is super shiny.
Oh, yeah, I
Do
see.
you think that's actual glitter?
Probably not, but there is something going on.
I don't know. It's super, super shiny on this Freeman helmet. So good start. So that puts us down to 6 boxes, Colin.
That's right.
2 in 6 chance, or 1 in 3 at a headliner. Eli Manning and Dak Attack. Dak Prescott still in play. Regardless, that means you should hop into the next break, Colin, because I can't pull 2 headliners in this one box.
That's true.
That is not physically possible.
As far as we know.
That's right. Come on, Moon. Come on, Herbert. Ooh, Devin's got some big wishes for those big names. I will say this, Warren Moon, typically, Colin, is not a headliner in this series.
That's true. I kind of feel like he already went in this series, but maybe I'm wrong.
But maybe you're wrong. One guy that definitely has not went. He hasn't gone yet. We've talked about him a lot throughout the night. How about the most recent NFL Man of the Year, the great person that is Dak Prescott on the Mississippi State? Like I said, authentic helmet. Look at this bad boy. The SEC, it just means more. Timothy Boulay with the Dak Prescott.
Beautiful, man.
What I love about Dak is he signs his number. On his pro helmet, it's the 4. In college, he was 15. That way, if you couldn't read the autograph, you could just guess at who the player was. The best number 15 in recent memory for Mississippi State, Dak Prescott.
You think he ever gets confused, like when he's doing a bunch at once?
Right,
It's like
puts the
15
4
on
and
4,
the 15.
yeah.
He might. Timothy Boulay, nice hit. Pro Bowl quarterback, Dak Prescott. He was really good in college, too. The guy was truly a dual threat star. In the pros, he passes more than he runs. But in college, this man was tough to stop as a runner.
Absolutely.
Tim, I've got stuff to swap. If you're interested, hit me up on Discord, says Devin. There you go. Timothy Boulay, congrats on your Dak Prescott authentic helmet.
And up until this season, his game has translated really well into the professionals too. And
You know,
the interceptions were the only thing.
he's had one bad season. Everyone wants to rail on Dak. Dak is done. Dak this, Dak that. He's taken care of the ball his entire career. He's coming off an injury. He lost his number one receiver. I know those sound like excuses, but as we've seen with Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, they get some more players around them. They get a lot better. Who you have around you does matter.
I will say this. I still think he's the second best quarterback in the NFC East, in my opinion.
Dak Prescott?
Second best, though.
Yeah, 100%. I think so as well. I mean, it's not really a bold statement. I think he's definitely better than anyone Washington has. Heineke, whether it's Wentz or whatever, Sam Howell.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny Dimes took a step forward. I would take Dak as the second best in the NFC East. I think if you don't think so, then you really don't think highly of Zach, if that's the case.
Yeah, definitely not. Well, it's funny because we were talking about how Daniel Jones has kind of had a bunch of mediocre seasons and one really good season. The exact opposite for Dak Prescott. Has a bunch of really good seasons, one mediocre season. You know?
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So nice hit, Mr. Boulay. Timothy Boulay, that is, on the Dak Prescott Authentic for Mississippi State. It's also good trade bait because while a lot of fans are low on him at the moment, there is a lot of Cowboy fans who are always high on their quarterback.
True.
So if you got some Cowboy Nation out there, Timothy Boulay, could be some good trade bait on the Dak Prescott. So we are 4 away on the honor roll single box break. Next slab is moving already, 5 away, and we are 3 away on the diamond double box break. So I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a little top to bottom rundown, Colin. Everything we got going on because no break is full right now, it looks like.
Not yet. Moving, though.
Not yet, though. So 6 to go in the college. I think this is the college double at 6 to go. The singles got 4 left. So we are down to 6 boxes left. The one headliner left is Eli Manning, Ole Miss full-size rep. I'll be honest, man. That is one of the best autographs out there.
It really is.
And it's a great player. You can actually read it. Like if you put the Ole Miss away, you just had that autograph and you asked me, who is this? I would say it's Eli Manning.
You would know easily.
2-time Super Bowl champion, Mr. Eli Manning.
I think even if you don't watch football, you might be able to be like, Eli Manning?
Yeah, the Eli for sure you can read. No question about that. Speaking of Manning, his brother, big brother Peyton's out there in the Deal Me In slabs. All the headliners in place still. 30-box series, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Trevor Lawrence, Alvin Kamara, Julio Jones, Sauce Gardner, Saquon Barkley, Stephon Diggs. And how cool is that Justin Fields card? Holy cow.
I love it.
That is awesome. So you can make a case for 2 of the top 5 best quarterbacks of all time, both in the series in Manning on Montana.
True.
So Deal Me In slabs is great. Stephen Conrad asking, how are you guys today? Mostly good, Stephen. I'm wanting to be better, though, if we knock out more of these breaks.
True statement.
My PC's impossible to get. There's never any Elway stuff, says Henry. Blasphemy, Henry. Here's Elway right here in this series. The best series we have in the room. A John Elway salute to service. I call blasphemy, Henry. Come and get the John Elway right here. This is a 35-box series. I think we have got about 27 to go. We have through box 25 on the ticker. So most of the series is either done or on the ticker right now. 2-time Super Bowl champion, top 10 quarterback of all time, John Elway. Salute the service, Henry. He is out there, man.
He's out there.
You come and get him. We got John Elway all the time in the break room. One of the most common names. Almost every Diamond Helmet series, Loaded Dice, features John Elway. So, Henry, you're not in the right break room. Maybe you've been in other break rooms, or I don't know where you've been. But this is John Elway's house here at Ultimate Autographs.
It really is.
This is the Elway house here.
The House of Elway.
The House of Elway. So, also in this series, got Drew Brees, Eclipse Authentic, second all-time. Mr. Drew Brees in passing yards, passing touchdowns. We have the Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex. Say what? The McCaffrey's still out there. The Travis Kelce's still out there. So a lot of good stuff. Ronnie Escalaco. Ronnie. The Breeze is still out there. So a lot of headliners left. If you say you can't get a lot of Breeze Railway stuff, this is here. Henry, we've had him a lot recently. I don't know if you've been watching breaks, a while back. Maybe you came back after a while, but in the last month, we don't go a week without John Elway, Colin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of John Elway. A lot of different styles of helmets, too, on John Elway.
Yes. So the Elway is definitely still in play. Has not been pulled yet in this series. By the way, Devontae Adams, Marshall Faulk, Alvin Kamara, those names haven't been pulled either.
Lots of heat.
So we have 3 mini helmets left. All the headliners gone, but a great series. 3 jerseys left. Headliners gone, but a great series. Can't Teach Speed rep helmets. Edrin James, Christian Watson still in play as we wind down in this rep series. And then we have the Authentics. If you're a Bronco fan, we got Champ Bailey in here too. Champ Bailey Flash Authentic.
True.
So yeah, Henry, I'll be honest with you, Henry, the break room currently has much better memorabilia than we used to have. What we had here at Ultimate Autographs a year ago is not nearly as good as we have now. So any breaks you watched a year ago, the names and the hits right now are so much better. I cannot emphasize this, Colin, how much better the memorabilia has gotten here in the break room. So Tomlinson still in play, Jalen Waddle, Howie Long, Champ Bailey, Nick Chubb, and Miles Sanders all out there in the 3rd and Long Platinum Series. So when on the double, says Dave Hampton. There you go. Nice move, Dave. So Henry's an OG, but he don't know what the break room's become. He don't know.
He's about to find out.
He was an OG break room participant, and now things have gotten much, much cooler. Yes, we have. He's just gonna say that you guys stepped up. Lots of huge names. 100%, man. Young is still in, and Steven's saying, unfortunately, Kamara's gonna get in trouble with the law and may not play next year. That's true. Off the field, there are some issues there with Alvin Kamara, but on the field, the dude is a beast.
Absolutely.
Absolute beast.
We are very close on a lot of breaks. I mean, halfway or lower. So
perfect. 1 to go in that diamond double. Let's go. Let's make it happen. It's so ironic. Someone comes in saying, well, hard to find Elway. It's like, he's here.
He's here.
He's here right now.
I love the old school one on the blue with the orange D.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I mean, other than that one super, hydro custom one we had, but other than that one, I love the retro Broncos as well.
I think I was scaring away customers, Chris. We're having a lot more people watching now than we did in the early show.
Colin, where you break it out, paint on. Well, the deal, Chris, was Colin wears the face paint for one show. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to make
I tried to extend it, too.
He did. You guys didn't order enough. That was the issue. So, yeah. Young is still in, yes. For some reason, that Young video, keeps on disappearing. It's really funky. It's not in there again, Colin, unless I'm blind.
I wonder, maybe, when I go to the next one, it deletes it for some reason, even though I say keep media, but I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if that's it.
Interesting.
Anyway, we're doing a double.
14 and 22 on the diamond. Kamen says, Steven, need to end this dry spell. All right, let's do it. Let's do 14 and 22. I'll put Dak next to you, Colin, and we will rock and roll with the diamonds here. That's going to be Clyde, Michael, Clyde, Nick, James, Dave, Ronnie, and Steven. 8 times for our divisions. Off week, says Steven Conrad. Well, some weeks are better than others, man. But we had a guy, Cameron Warren, in here saying he was going to retire. He was done. He was losing, and he got both of these helmets.
So
you never know. Did he get the Dak, too? I know he got the TJ Watt.
I think he actually got the Andre Rison, but...
Oh, no, Antonio Freeman.
Antonio Freeman, yeah.
Antonio Freeman,
We're all over the place.
Steven needs the luck. All right, well, hopefully you put on your lucky PJs this morning. Nick wants 8 and 17. You're just a little bit late, Nick. Yes, double diamond. And those will be up again. Double box break. We'll have 2 boxes full of fire, Henry. Is it bad to keep thinking of my girlfriend's dog, Henry?
I mean, I guess not.
Little Henry, what a legend. So Stephen Conrad. By the way, the Steve Young, Nick Ortega still in play, as is Christian McCaffrey. We got up top in the NFC North, Stephen Conrad looking to end his cold streak. Dave Hampton, that's Mr. 1969. He's got the NFC South, could be Drew Brees. James Vander East, the smartest football picker in the Vander East family. He's got the NFC East. James, of course, had the Chiefs. Valerie had the Eagles. How about this, Colin? Nick Ortega, diehard 49ers fan. He literally would paint his face red right now. Believe it, it's harder to take off than you think, Nick. You've got the NFC West. Clyde the Glide. He's got AFC North. Michael Frank, AFC South. Ronnie in the AFC East. And Clyde's got the AFC West, which this is the double box break. It could be Travis Kelce and John Elway, both in this break. Crazy, crazy. Nick says, come on, Steve Young, I'll go nuts. And Steven says, I'll take any win, not picky. It's funny that he says that. In this series, any win is amazing.
That's true.
There's nothing bad. Everything is headliner worthy. Henry says, don't pull that Elway and I'll be happy. Sounds like Henry's going to hop in the next break if it doesn't happen here.
There you go.
Come on, Henry, put the orders where the mouth is. Put the money where the mouth is. Here we go. 14 coming up. 14 of 35. 7 months to go. Boy, that made me sad right there for a second. Made me a little bit sad. What do we have in here? You know what's authentic? Just a matter of how awesome the authentic will be.
True. And probably pretty awesome, if I had to guess.
I would say yes, sir. Ooh, okay. So this man right here broke a pretty impressive record. This guy right here broke Barry Sanders' record for most rushing touchdowns in a single season by the Lions. It is Jamal Williams, beautiful lunar authentic. That's the NFC North. The streak is gone. Stephen Conrad back in the winner's circle, baby. Lunar authentic Jamal Williams.
I like it.
Him and DeAndre Swift, one of the best 1-2 duos in the NFL.
Rumor has it he could be the Eagles' next running back.
True?
Rumors.
Is he better than Miles, or is he?
I think Miles is going to walk.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they can afford him.
We're not going to pay him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
Interesting.
I hope they do, but if I was a betting man, I would say no.
Okay, so.
Oh, wow.
Jamal Williams, by the way, 17 rushing touchdowns led the league this season, Colin.
He was insane.
Incredible.
His favorite Lions player. Look at that.
Ooh, Steven says, oh my God, he's my favorite Lions player, him and Hutchinson. I'm so happy. Let's go. Common, says Steven.
Let's go.
That is awesome. Very nice, says Dave. So there you go. Fantastic hit right there. Stephen Conrad on Jamal Williams.
Love the Lions lunar, too.
Dave Hampton saying hit him up on Facebook. He doesn't do Discord. But Dave Hampton in South Haven, Michigan on Facebook, okay? And you guys can trade wherever you want. We've got the Discord, but you guys can trade amongst yourselves. Great buy-sell trade community here. Can I double up with the bear now, says Steven. Ha. He wasn't picky, but now he's like, give me a bear.
Now that he's got to win.
Now that he's got to win, the confidence is building up. He wants some magic here in the break room. It's a cool hit right there.
Well, Jamal Williams.
Let's put him in there next to you. I know that TJ Watt was from the early show. He's going away. I know this is not going to last long. But you know what? You lead the league in rushing touchdowns. Got to at least make a cameo on the desk, right?
Show some love.
Show some love to Jamal.
He's a clown, too. Like, in the best way, I mean.
Yes.
He's a funny guy.
Funny guy.
Not a clown like Juju, who's just a clown. But
what could we have here? What could we have here, Colin?
What could we have here?
I think we've got ourselves a headliner here.
Oh, my, again.
Someone's about to lose their mind. We might have a heart attack here.
No.
Not that heart attack.
Oh,
but still pretty
still.
big. Christian McCaffrey, salute the service. Authentic. Let's go. Niner Nation, Nick Ortega, the best dual threat running back in the NFL. Pro Bowler, All-Pro, one of 3 guys with 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. That is Christian McCaffrey. Salute the service. Beckett certified. That's nuts right there. Heck yeah, baby, let's go, says Nick. Fire, says Henry. Very nice from Mike the Dictionary Webster. Congrats, Nick, from Steven. That is fantastic right there. McCaffrey, salute the service, authentic.
That thing is awesome.
For a 49er fan?
Even better.
Oh my gosh.
Nick Ortega is the proud owner of our very first Christian McCaffrey 49ers memorabilia.
That's right. We've never had him on the Niners yet. Also, Nick Ortega's first authentic.
Unbelievable.
Wow, absolutely beautiful. Helmet, says Henry. You're right, man. We got the salute the service on there, the American flag, super clean on the McCaffrey salute the service.
Wow, what a time to hop in, Nick.
Yeah, that's the time. You got your spot, you got your player. That's fantastic.
That is fantastic. Jamal, nice cameo, buddy.
Yeah, the cameo lasted not that long.
In this series, shouldn't be too embarrassed, though.
Love the salute the service, says Steven. I agree 100%. Let's actually give him a little room when we get the next break ready to go. We'll go down the line.
All right,
we'll leave Christian here to show off a little bit. By the way, we had Henry asking, do you guys collect? I know you collect quite a bit. I would say collect. Very, very little. I've got a couple things. I got a small collection. I would not personally consider myself a collector, but every once in a while I get something, here from the office or elsewhere. I've got a few things. I wouldn't say I'm a collector, but I've got a few signed items of memorabilia. I've got a Joe Creedy slab, by the way.
That's pretty awesome. I love Joe Creedy. I know he's your favorite sock.
He was my favorite sock, yeah. Other than, I guess, Griffey, but that doesn't count.
I think I have 6 football jerseys, 5 mini helmets, maybe 6 mini helmets, a baseball bat, a full-size authentic, a rep, and 1 baseball jersey.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Nice, congrats. Nick says off-brand Aquaman. All right, Jason Momoa Jr. What's up, Jason?
Jason Momoa Jr.
Jason Momoa Jr. I'll be honest with you, Colin. These guys absolutely love the salute the services. Our customers love these. Henry says I have no luck because I'm a hockey geek. LMAO. Good news for you, Henry. Hockey might be in the break room as soon as tomorrow. Once we knock out the college series, we'll drop a 1-in-4 mixer series. It's going to have NFL, NBA, MLB. It'll have hockey. It'll have wrestling. Soccer. It's going to be a fun series.
There's
for
so much cool stuff in there. It's exciting.
So you guys will be pleased. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind, says Henry. Yes, sir. Keep it in mind indeed. I mean, I don't know what else to say, Colin, about this Diamond series. But if the last 2 helmets are not an advertisement, I don't know what else we need to do. We got 3 to go in the next single, 8 to go in the double.
7 to go.
7 to go in the double. Darcy, the single diamond is not gone yet. It's almost gone though, Darcy. Gotta get your spot right now, Darcy. 3 spots to go. Nick is so pumped. I would be pumped as well, man. I mean, this is... I'm going to say he's the best current 49er, but I guess that would be on offense, maybe, because Debo's pretty good. I guess Bosa's probably the best overall, but I don't know. For me, if I had to pick a 49er player, I would want it in a collection. I would pick this guy right now, of the current players at least. Jerry Rice would be my favorite. But probably the best 49er item we have right now, maybe the best we've ever had as far as the look of it at least, Steve Young. Steve Young, Chrome Speedflex, Steve Young.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this thing.
This thing is crazy.
This thing is crazy. Looks even better in person. Joe Montana says, Darcy. Look, Darcy, if you like Joe Montana, he is currently in the breaks as well. Joe Montana is in our slab cards. So there's a Joe Montana slab right in between the Peyton Manning and Trevor Lawrence. So people are in here asking, that's my squad. You guys have Elway. You guys have 49ers. We have all of it.
We got it all.
We got it all here. Young is sweet also, says Darcy. Yes, he is. Steve Young is fantastic. The best lefty quarterback of all time. I mean, think about this. Joe Montana and Steve Young back-to-back. Unlike those Packer guys, Favre and Rodgers, between them, they delivered 5 Super Bowl titles. How's that for a span of about 15 to 20 years? 5 titles? I know the Patriots did it, but other than the Patriots, I mean, I guess Steelers had 4 in that 70s stretch, but 49ers in the 80s and 90s. Dominant. Absolutely dominant.
I mean, gosh, how many teams don't even have 1 yet? These guys got 5 in that span?
Bears got 1. Just 1. We got the 1.
Eagles 2.
Just 1.
Unfortunately.
Chiefs have 3 now. Two in the last 4 years.
Wow. Everyone's so happy still.
That Kansas City
They've definitely let it go.
Never. Right, says Darcy. San Francisco was awesome then. I mean, you get Jerry Rice with Joe Montana and Steve Young throwing the ball. Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. Just balling on offenses.
Darcy says Bills. Darcy likes the Bills. She is die hard.
It's a great stretch.
The Bills had a pretty good stretch. They came up just short 4 times in a row, Darcy. Your poor heart, Darcy.
It's like a field goal. They just came up wide right. Oof.
Colin.
Too much.
Too much.
Sorry, Darcy.
And too soon. Still
too soon? Wow. It's been decades.
Still too soon for Bills Nation. Look, you guys know this. I'm a Chiefs fan. I love Mahomes. But I think at some point in the next 10 years, I'm willing to bet that Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow could all win a Super Bowl. Although, well, I don't know if I want to say this, Colin. I don't want to upset you. But there's some stat where the last 17 quarterbacks that made their Super Bowl appearance, their first one and lost, have not made it back.
That's a terrible stat.
I know. It's a terrible stat.
That's not what I want to hear.
I know.
Well, look, Patrick Mahomes broke the mold with the MVP curse, so
that's right.
Maybe Jalen Hurts can do it too.
I think he can do it. 4 losses in a row, 1 before I die, LOL.
I think she can get 1 before she dies.
I believe
they are
Darcy.
pretty good right now.
They are very good.
1 to go in the single diamond.
Let's go! This will be a lot of fun. Diamond helmets are just such a cool series, Colin.
Oh, they really are.
Cannot say enough about all the heat we see in the diamond helmets. We'll have a college break coming up as well. 3 spots to go. And we are just 4 away on the jerseys, too. Thirsty Thursday, buy 5 break spots in the same cart, the same order. Get the 6th spot free if you select the jerseys yourself. It's not you buy 5 spots, you assume you get the 6th one free. It must be 5 spots, and then the 6th one must be an individual spot. Even if you want to buy 6 jersey spots, you must make 5 at once and then select the 6th one individually as part of Thirsty Thursday. The Speed Flex, Chrome, Steve Young, Jeffrey Estrella has not hit yet, sir. No, sir. Neither has the Drew Brees or the John Elway or the Travis Kelce. All those headliners are still out there. I know that box 8 is Steve Young, says Nick. He is convinced. Wow. We got number 8 in box 8. I would say get that spot now and put that theory to the test. How have you been? I've been doing good, Jeffrey. How have you been? What does that mean? How have you guys been?
Oh, I've been good.
I've been good, Jeffrey.
Been good. Feel better now that my face is clear.
Yeah. In case you didn't watch the early show, folks, please go back and watch it. Colin was wearing Chiefs face paint.
Ugh.
It was the most beautiful we've ever seen Colin before, according to some of us at least.
Yeah, at least one person.
Beauty is subjective, Colin. It's
it
the
really
eyes
is.
of the beholder. When I saw your red and yellow Chiefs face paint, I was like, man, that's good. That's a good look. That's a good look.
That is a look.
Are we sold out yet?
Not yet.
Oh, 1 spot to go. Come on, guys. Who's going to knock out that last spot in the diamond single? Double's got 7 to go. Let's get that moving. Moving and grooving in the break room. We're not grooving yet, Bob. Got to do some more work. We might be grooving soon, though. Might be grooving soon. I've not seen Jeffrey in a hot minute. Hope all is good, Jeffrey. Our resident Titan fan.
A resident Titan fan.
Big time. Him and
Josh Lasseter.
Josh Lasseter. Josh is a huge Tennessee Titan fan. And he is all about the Titans. Operation Fade the Bulls is going okay-ish so far.
Okay-ish.
Well, the Bucks were up like 15 or whatever. Now they're up 9. It's 8.5. It's about to be halftime. So okay-ish.
Okay-ish. Okay.
Okay-ish. The Bulls better win as a Bulls fan, or they better not cover. Is all I'll say.
All right.
For anyone that thinks I was being biased in the Chiefs pick, I bet against my teams, believe it or not. Because I look at it as a win-win. If the Bulls win, I'm happy as a fan. If they lose, I'm happy as a bettor. So I did ultimately think the Chiefs would win because of a certain Mr. Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Yeah.
How many more spots for the mini helmets? Says you go, girl. We have, let's see, mini helmets. 4 to go, you go, girl. Get turned. Get turned. Who's the line in Sick McCaffrey? Sincerely a Panther fan, says Devin. That is Jamal Williams, Devin Goodman, rather. The number 1 Devin. Led the league in rushing touchdowns this last season with 17. So we'll do 16 in the single diamond. Chris Reese was first. Peter Malecki was just a little bit late with 24. So 16 going off.
16.
There you go. I bet you have been, you go, girl. I believe that for sure. The Joe Montana number here. We got Jordan, Chris, Darcy, Peter, Ronnie, Bob, John, and Dave. I think we got 8 different people in this break.
Oh, wow.
I love when we have 8 different people, Colin. Just makes me feel like it's more of a community. I know sometimes someone getting 4, 5, 6 spots is cool. When we get 8 different people in the break, that gets me turned. You go, girl. Let's turn up.
Turn up. Turns like came out the womb.
Yep.
Wow. That is a long time.
It's a long time. All right, Peter Malecki, after 8 clicks up top in the NFC North. We got Ronnie, NFC South. How about this? Ronnie came in here asking, has the breeze been pulled? Has the breeze been pulled? Ronnie, you've got the NFC South. You can get the breeze right here.
Come find out.
Don, NFC East. Chris, AFC North, excuse me. Bob Boulay, NFC West. Could be a Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex. Okay, Bob. Chris, AFC North, like I said. Dave loves the number 1969, AFC South. We got Darcy. Oh, boy. Look at Darcy. She's a Bills fan. She's got the AFC East. And Jordan Troutman got the AFC West, looking for the Elway and the Kelsey. I did get turned after the Super Bowl win. It was crazy. What is the term? Does that just mean pumped up? Maybe I don't know what the term means. Something else?
Something else, yeah.
Okay.
Generally something else.
Okay.
You can Urban Dictionary it or something. Okay. It's not like bad. I think it just means like getting lit, kind of similar.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. How do you spell it?
Durnt.
I thought it just meant getting pumped up.
Kind of means more like what you go girls say.
Oh. Okay. But it also means when someone's excessively excited or prepared for an event.
Well, there you go.
There's different meanings.
Yeah.
I'm the excessively excited, not the other meaning. You go girls, probably all of the above.
Yeah, that already happened, good sir. That was our mini break in the early show.
Yes.
I think Kamen tried to send you a message right as we got off the air, but...
Yes, Jimmy, that did happen earlier. Yeah, so like getting drunk too. Okay, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Amongst other activities.
Other activities. All right. Thank you for the clarification. I'm just pumped.
Yeah.
16 coming up. I would never be turned on the air the drunk version because we don't drink and break.
Be the first and last time.
Yes, we don't drink and break here, except for water. I drink plenty of that.
A lot of water.
What do we have in box 16 here? No headliners left. Dylan in the jerseys. 3 jerseys left. Headliners are done.
Fresh jerseys waiting, though.
That's right. So, what could we have in here? What could we have in here? Ooh! Oh, look at this, Colin. Look at this. Big time Bills fan. Darcy Standish with the juice.
How about
O.J. Simpson, Flash Authentic. Pro Football Hall of Famer, College Football Hall of Famer, Heisman Trophy winner, NFL MVP. O.J. Simpson, to this day, Colin, still has the record for most rushing yards per game over a whole season. 8 guys have run for 2,000 yards in a season. The rest of them did it in 16 games. This dude only needed 14 to do it.
He's great.
AFC East, Darcy Standish, she says, wow. Here you go, Darcy. O.J. Simpson with the juice inscription. Nice, Darcy says, Mike. This, by the way, right here is a third-tier hit in this series. It's not in the listing. It's not a photo headliner. It's considered a third-tier hit in the Diamonds. Jamal Williams, considered a third-tier hit in the Diamonds. Enough said. Enough said. We got the same jokes coming through. We got Mike saying killer helmet. You go girl saying a killer pool. Darcy, you got to glove that helmet, says Bob. Peter, another Bills fan, says congrats. Yeah, it's always fun when we pull O.J. Simpson. I'll say that. Adam Cantwell always says killer pool, but you go girl, beat Adam Cantwell to it.
I will say it is a very nice looking helmet. Yes. That is all.
And a great football player.
Yes. Outside of anything else.
Sick Pool says Jimmy, sick indeed. I like the inscription too. The juice. O.J. Simpson. Pretty clean auto too. O.J. Simpson's autograph, very clean. So the glove does come with it, Darcy. We'll send you a glove with this helmet as well. So please email customer service your glove size so we can make sure it fits, Darcy.
Oh, boy.
Email the glove size, Darcy.
Make sure it doesn't have any blood on it and, like, shrinks, you know? Yeah. That would be bad for evidence.
We actually ship it in a Bronco. The shipping for this helmet is in a Bronco, Peter.
Congratulations. Paul, same thing.
Cannot get OJ in a white Bronco helmet, but we can ship it to you in a Bronco. Our shipping team gets the Bronco out, and we personally hand deliver this helmet. We actually put gloves on to make sure it's safe. So we deliver it in a white Bronco with gloves that fit all the staff here. All the gloves here fit 100% of the time.
So bad.
So crazy. It wouldn't fit.
Exactly.
It'll fit, Darcy. It'll definitely fit.
That's
nice hit on the OJ.
Exactly what the prosecution said, Kamen.
I like it. Bob says OJ had a lot of practice signing his name in the prison laundry. Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh.
Polarizing helmet right here, isn't it?
Yeah. Rates for a lot of fun jokes. I'll say that much. That's for sure.
No kidding.
OJ Simpson.
Devin, best of luck getting that CMC off of Nick Ortega.
Yeah, Devin, I'll be honest with you. Mr. Ortega's a diehard 49er fan. He will not give you the CMC.
Yeah, it's also his first and only authentic.
It's his first and only authentic. So I would just give up on that dream. Now, Timothy Boulay, we got the Dak Prescott. That could be a different story, Tim. Message Devin on Discord. But, yeah, Devin, my man, you are not getting McCaffrey off diehard 49er fan Nick Ortega, his first ever authentic.
Yep.
Not a chance.
To you, I say good luck.
Not a chance. Don't forget the shoes, says Peter. Shoes will be coming with it. Don't you worry.
Oh, man.
Don't you worry. We got you guys taken care of here in the break room. All right, 3 spots to go in the jerseys. We're like 4 or less away on almost every break right now. Sorry, man, can't do it, says Nick. Nick, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. If you're a 49er fan, you get a 49er helmet, you should say, no, sir.
Yeah, better be
don't feel bad. You should not trade any of your things for sure. Saying 3rd and long and can't teach speed. Each have only 4 spots left. Let's fill the last spots. Colin, look at our break page right now. Look at how close we are.
I know, it's nuts.
So the diamonds are 7 and 8 away, but, diamonds always fill up. College double is 6 away, but look at the rest of the break page. We are 4 away on the slab cards. By the way, and I do mean every single headliner is still in play. You can get a Peyton Manning or a Joe Montana for $30 in this series. We have 3 to go in the college series. We are down to 6 boxes left. One of those 6, two-time Super Bowl champion quarterback Eli Manning. So does that sound interesting to you? Does that sound like something you would like? I mean, that sounds fantastic. 1 in 6 chance at the Eli Manning full-size rep helmet. We have, let's see, so that one's 3 away. We got 4 to go in the mini helmets, double box break. Everything is good in this series. I know headliners are gone, but we are close to dropping a fresh mini helmet series. 3 to go in the jerseys, $25 a spot. I mean, again, headliner's gone, but everything is really good in this series. We have 4 to go in the Can't Teach Speed reps. We are still looking for Christian Watson and Edgerrin James. Not many boxes left either. Only a 35-box series in there. We got 4 to go in 3rd and long. Tomlinson, Waddle, Howie Long, Champ Bailey, Nick Chubb, Miles Sanders. So, I mean, look at that. A lot of big names left. So come and get them, folks. Let's knock out some of these breaks here. I mean, I think all of those breaks will fill tonight, Colin. Just a matter of whether they're going to fill, pretty early in the show or pretty late. By the way, technically, I know that live. You can leave it up because we're so close. But we actually did an honor already. I know that's technically live break 2, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it changed it. But
yeah,
maybe not.
But you can leave it up for now and just make up 3 the next time, whatever works. What I was going to say is we're going to break for the cycle.
We're going to.
It's only 7:50, whether these break in the next 10, 15 minutes or in the next, 2 hours. Those breaks will all happen tonight. So I would say get your spots now. Prolong the inevitable. Let's get it done right away. Operation Fade the Bulls, by the way. They are down 12 at the half, 61-49. Get this. Brooke Lopez, not Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brooke Lopez has 23 points at the half.
Jeez.
23 at the half for Brooke Lopez.
My goodness.
Giannis has 2 points. I wonder if he's gotten injured or what the deal is. He only played 9 minutes, so hopefully no injury for Giannis.
Yeah, wonder.
But 2 points for Giannis, and the Bucks are still up 12 points. The Bulls, baby. It's what they do. Did you look it up?
Injured wrist, it says.
Oh, my God.
Injured wrist out for rest of Milwaukee Bucks versus Chicago Bulls.
That's not good.
Not good.
That's not good. Yanni, please get healthy. The girlfriend and I are trying to go watch him play on March 4th.
Oh,
Giannis is one of my 3 favorite NBA players. I love Curry, Giannis, and LeBron. Those are my guys. I've seen Curry and LeBron play multiple times. I've never seen Giannis play in person.
I saw Curry play LeBron in person, which was
awesome.
Yeah.
Not in the finals, right?
Or San Francisco. No. It was actually a preseason game.
Still.
It was still fun, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a fun finals matchup.
Oh, for sure.
You go watch Curry play. You get there early. You watch the warm-ups. Yep. It is awesome.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. So who's going to knock out these breaks, folks? Got an order coming in. We got Justin Beard hopping in. We got Dylan Howard hopping in. Let's get these orders moving, folks. Let's do these boxes. We got about 40 people watching right now, and most of you guys are not hopping in. I mean, we're 3 or 4 away on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, once someone gets 1 or 2 spots, that gets us ever closer.
Yeah, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breaks, more or less.
I can't believe that the Diamonds are still pretty far out. I mean, after the heat we saw in the first few boxes,
crazy.
Jamal Williams, Christian McCaffrey, O.J. Simpson. In the early show, we had Joe Namath, Adrian Peterson, T.J. Watt. We have not missed yet this whole series.
Nope.
Have not missed yet. So let's get those orders moving. Who did Charles Barkley end up betting on in the Super Bowl? Probably the Eagles?
Probably the Eagles, if I had to guess.
Because that's probably why they lost. Because he said he's going to bet $100,000 on the Super Bowl.
Well, he also... no, he played in Phoenix. I was thinking he played in Philly, but...
Well, he did play in Philly.
He did play in Philly.
He played in both.
Well, let's find out.
He started in Philly, actually.
Charles Barkley Super Bowl bets.
He played in Philly, Phoenix, and Houston, for sure.
God.
What do you bet?
Charles Barkley bets on Eagles to beat Chiefs in Super Bowl 57.
Yep.
$100,000.
Fade Barkley.
Dang it, Chuck.
Chuck, you blew it for Colin. You did it good for me, man.
Ugh.
Charles Barkley. Always fade Barkley's picks. The man is super entertaining on television. An awesome personality. Picking games correctly, though, is not his best attribute.
Not in his forte, is it?
Who did Mattress Mac bet on?
Probably the Chiefs.
You think so?
Probably.
Why would you think so?
Because he bets right a lot of times.
Does he? I think he was betting wrong, and lately he's been betting right.
Let's see.
Mattress Mac.
Oh, wait, when was this? That was 2022. Let's see. Super Bowl 2023. How much did Mattress Mac bet on the Chiefs to win?
You bet on the Chiefs?
I think. Let's see.
All right, Mattress Mac.
This article has a lot of information on Mattress Mac.
Can we just tell him who he
right,
bet
yeah.
on?
I just want to hear who we bet on.
Come on, article. Get to the point.
Getting a different article.
Okay. A lot of the country bet on the Eagles, though. The sports books did profit. I know someone placed like a $2 million bet on the Eagles this weekend.
Whoops.
Yeah, did not go well.
He put apparently $2 million on the Cowboys to beat the Niners.
Oof.
Put $1.5 million on TCU to win.
In the national championship?
Yep.
Against Georgia?
Apparently.
Talk about a bet gone wrong. Holy cow. Well, that's not good. 2 spots to go in the jerseys, guys. Who's going to knock out the jerseys? 2 lone spots left in those jerseys. Come and get them. I'll drop in the jersey link. This will be the next break. We are also almost done with the current jersey series. We have 3 to go in the college. 1 in 6 chance at the Eli Manning. Dropping that link in. I think Mattress Mac is known for getting picks wrong, but he was right on the Astros more
Well, that's
recently.
what I was thinking of, because that was like $75 million. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah, he bet a lot on the Astros and hit, but he had been known for picking things wrong.
I couldn't find anything about his bet. It said he bet on it, but I all I could find was the Bengals,
Okay.
which was last year, obviously.
Okay. They are hedges against the furniture sales where he refunds your purchase if a certain team wins, says Adam.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, the man's a businessman.
He is a
The
businessman.
man is a businessman. Mattress Mac.
I mean, you can't. I don't know how lucrative the mattress business is, but I wouldn't think it's enough to be making the bets that he made.
I think so. I just bought a mattress when I moved in and we got it cheap. Mattresses are expensive, man.
But I mean, like, you know how many of you would have to take for $75 million worth of mattresses?
He's got an empire, though. So think about this. Like,
True.
he's one of the top mattress people. He lives in a rich neighborhood. He overcharges for mattresses. Mattress Mac, you're doing it right, baby.
What a legend.
Legend of the game. By the way, Adam Cantlow, I'm a little bit disappointed. You were late on the O.J. Simpson joke. You got beat to it. That's a killer helmet. You go, girl, beat you at your own joke, Adam.
I think he's in the next college series, too. He's a little late on the Dak Prescott.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's an A&M guy, too, though. So he wants an A&M helmet.
Okay, that makes
He's
sense.
like, I don't care about Dak.
I know.
I know. He knows. He knows.
I know.
So what I know is we got to get these breaks done, man. We are so close. So close on so many of these breaks. To quote the great Taylor Twellman, what are we doing, Colin? I mean, come on now. We're right there. We're on the goal line right now.
We really are. One late in everything tonight.
I know. By the way, someone in the chat the other day, I asked people what bets did you make on the Super Bowl, good bets, bad bets. Someone bet on Kenneth Gainwell first touchdown. Down at the inch-yard line, Colin.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That sucks.
That's a bad beat right there.
They were probably celebrating too.
His odds were probably not very good, or like depends which way you look at it.
Yeah, it was probably, I mean, not very good, but decent, I would imagine. I'd guess like 350 maybe.
Really? That?
He scored a lot of
I
touchdowns.
was going to guess like plus 600 personally.
I don't know. Probably somewhere in the middle.
1 yard line. Inch yard line, rather. Not even 1 yard line. Inch yard line, Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah. Well, I was doing like the prop bets too, and it's like the over-under jersey number is like 11.5. And I did over. So I was like, oh, Kenneth Gainwell touchdown, perfect. And then
Jalen,
which is under. And I was like, as soon as he was
he's the only guy you would think of, because you look at like, well, I guess Juju's 9, but you look at the Chiefs, Kelsey, well, Pacheco's 10 though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but then AJ Brown and Devontae Smith both under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not make any of those kind of bets. I just bet on the game. I bet on Mahomes and Kelsey overs. I did not hit the Mahomes over on yards, but the Kelsey over, I did hit, although it was like, he had like something like 50 yards right off the bat, and the rest of the game, he actually did just okay after that opening drive.
Yeah.
They were able to somewhat limit Travis Kelsey, at least for his standards.
I can't believe how good Isaiah Pacheco did.
He's so good.
He's
so good. 7th round pick. I know a lot of folks talk about Mr. Irrelevant, the Brock Purdy story. Isaiah Pacheco was a 7th round pick. You know what the Chiefs said when evaluating him? They said, we didn't know how good he could be because his college offensive line was so bad, the man never got a chance. But we still saw something in him, so we thought, why not in the 7th round? It worked out very well.
The Eagles have faced Saquon Barkley 3 times. They played Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, like all these amazing running backs. I'm like, Isaiah Pacheco, that dude, like you were saying that he might be the key piece.
Yeah.
And I was kind of thinking in my head, like, this dude's going to have 30 yards rushing. Like, but nope, 70-some yards and a touchdown. So
Pacheco's a top 10 running back in the league for me because, like, he may end up just outside of it because he plays with other good running backs, plays in a passing offense. But if I was drafting 10 running backs right now, Pacheco is in my top 10. I know he may not be the top 5, but he's somewhere in that 7 to 10 range for me. Best running backs in the league.
I need to look at the running backs more. He would definitely be the lowest part of the top 10 for me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could rally off 7 better running backs.
But not 10 for me, at least.
10? I'd have to look.
Yeah, yards per carry, he's up there for sure. Let's get these breaks moving, folks. Let's get these breaks moving. 3 to go in the slab cards. Do I need to repeat this? Every single headliner is still out there.
Everyone?
Everyone. Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Trevor Lawrence, Alvin Kamara, Julio Jones, Sauce Gardner, Saquon Barkley. Could be a Bear in due time. Becca 10 autographs, Stephon Diggs, Justin Fields. I mean, your odds at a headliner are about 1 in 3 in that series. We have the Eli Manning still in play in the college series. Ole Miss rep helmet, 3 spots to go. 4 to go in the Authentics. Tomlinson, Waddle, Champ Bailey, first ballot Hall of Famer corner. Howie Long, Nick Chubb, 3rd in the league in rushing yards this last season. Miles Sanders, 5th in the league in rushing yards. Christian Watson, Edgerrin James out there and can't teach speed. I mean, we are so close. But let's get these breaks filled up.
1 to go in the jerseys, 2 to go in the college.
Perfect. The diamond helmets, by the way, by far the best series in the room. We have the Travis Kelsey Flash Authentic still in play. Steve Young, Hydro Speed Flex. Drew Brees, by the way. How underappreciated is Drew Brees? He is 2nd all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. I've been seeing a lot of these top 5 quarterback lists of all time, Colin. And I keep seeing Mahomes now gets put in the list, which I'm okay with. But I keep seeing, I see Brady. I see Manning. I see Montana. I've seen some of these lists include Dan Marino. Some include John Elway. Some go Johnny Unitas back in the day. Very rarely do I see Drew Brees in a top 5 quarterback list ever. He is 2nd all-time statistically in yards and touchdowns. How is he not in any of these top 5 quarterback lists?
That seems crazy to me because, in my opinion, I think Brady's clear-cut number 1, which I know we might disagree on that, but
no, right now Brady's number 1.
Manning and Brees for me are 2 and 3. Easy.
Yeah,
however order you want to put it, those are the top 3 quarterbacks.
I put Brees at 4 behind Montana personally, but again, that's the fact that people don't put him at number 4 makes no sense to me.
I mean, give Drew Brees Jerry Rice and see what happens.
Right, exactly. Could not agree more.
Who was his best receiver? Marquise Colston?
For a little bit, very, very small portion, Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas,
For
yeah,
a
near
little
the end.
bit.
And he broke the record for most receptions.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham was pretty good as a tight end for a little bit.
Definitely.
But I mean, you look at some of these other all-time, Manning had Harrison, Montana Steve Young, they had Jerry Rice, Brady had Gronk, Randy Moss very briefly. Who did Drew Brees have? Yeah. Well put. Brandon Cook, says Mike. Exactly.
But
Mike, you're proving our point for us.
Yeah, all those guys are good.
They were better because of Brees.
None of them are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice, Hall of Famer. Randy Moss, Hall of Famer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of those guys are Hall of Famers.
Yeah. Put some respect on Drew Brees' name, man. Drew Brees is a baller. Absolute baller, Mr. Brees.
Agreed. Easily top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, I don't know. If you don't have him in your top 5, I'd love to hear the argument as to why not and who is.
The argument is that he has 1 Super Bowl ring, Colin. 1 Super Bowl ring. That's it. That's the only argument out there. How good are the Saints without him? Even with the dead arm late in his career, he leaves. Now they can't make the playoffs anymore. They were consistently rock solid.
And now listen, potentially he could and maybe should have 2 if the refs are competent and call a pass interference when it's a pass interference.
That would have been to make the Super Bowl. There's no guarantee they would have won.
I don't know. The Patriots didn't look great, though, in that Super Bowl. It was one of the weaker Super Bowls on Tom Brady's resume.
Hard to say. Again, the one play, I know that's the glaring play, but I hate the whole one play. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. But I'm more on the side of he didn't win more Super Bowls because his teams weren't good enough.
His teams were not very good.
They were not very good.
I don't know. I think that's the poster boy, though, of one play literally made the difference. One call, that is.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's pass interference 1st and goal now.
Yeah.
And all he needs is a touchdown to win.
Right.
That's the poster boy for me that call decided the game.
Well, they actually changed the rules and they changed it back on the penalties.
They changed it all for that one because they knew it was pass interference.
Yeah.
Any review would tell you.
Tough. Yeah, that one was a pretty blatant call. We have the 50-50 calls like this Super Bowl, but that one was pretty blatant. I do agree.
Obvious.
So.
One to go in the college now.
Who is your favorite defensive player and offensive player, says Trevor. Right now, I'll be honest with you. I'm a Bears and Chiefs fan. My favorite offensive player is Mahomes, and my favorite defensive player is Nick Bolton. I mean, they're the reason they won. Those are my guys. How about you, Colin?
Well, I feel like it's not. I mean, for me, it's Jalen Hurts and Hassan Reddick. But, I feel like we need to go not favorite teams.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because, obviously,
favorite,
we're going to pick our teams.
I love T.J. Watt. I just think he's so good. I'm a huge T.J. Watt fan. I gotta go T.J. Watt.
That's fair. I
Are we
Sauce
talking
Gardner.
active or all time? That's another question.
I was just doing active.
I was doing active as well.
I like Sauce right now.
Sauce Gardner's awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
Favorite offensive player that's not a Chief or a Bear, although I can't really go with the Bear offensive player. That's a good question. I like Joe Burrow. I know I shouldn't like Joe Burrow because I'm a Chiefs fan. There's a big rivalry between Burrow and Mahomes. I do like Joe Burrow a lot. I'll be honest with you, Colin, though. I'm starting to fall for Jalen Hurts. I'm starting to fall for him, man.
Well, I was trying to think Patrick Mahomes because he is so magical to watch.
Yeah.
I kind of like Tyreek Hill because every time he gets the ball, it's just here comes something crazy. Same reason with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. I was going all time.
Well, I mean, again, if it's Reggie White and Donovan McNabb for me, but
But Donovan McNabb's a different answer though. Not like. By the way, Donovan McNabb was a non headliner in the Jersey series. By the way, we pulled Donovan McNabb in the Jersey the other day. Was not even a headliner.
Crazy.
All time, Trevor. I like Mahomes and Peyton Manning. Those are my 2 favorite quarterbacks of all time. I love the quarterback. But I'll give you a different name. Devin Hester's one of my favorite players.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome to watch him return. As far as defense, I liked Ed Reed. Ed Reed was electric, man. That dude could take it back anytime on defense. Did like Ed Reed. Now, Ed Reed's kind of a goofball. If you see him now, some of the stuff he says, I'm not maybe the biggest fan of him off the field. But on the field, when I grew up watching him play, Ed Reed was awesome to watch. I mean, I liked Urlacher a lot as a Bears fan. Charles Tillman, the Peanut Punch, a guy that I really liked. But again, those are guys from my team. We're going, non-team players. I got to go with Ed Reed.
Ed Reed, I like. Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis was very fun as well, Tony.
I like Charles Woodson. I like Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
Two of my favorites for non-Eagles.
Yeah. Champ Bailey in the 3rd and long, by the way.
I really liked Steve McNair when I was growing up.
Aaron McNair, R.I.P.
Aaron McNair, R.I.P. And
great.
I like Chris Chambers, too, which is kind of a weird one. I had his jersey.
The Dolphin player? Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Obviously. Yeah, my brother loved him. Randy Moss I really liked growing up, even though he was the Viking. I had a lot of respect for him. Kurt Warner, one of my favorites on that Greatest Show on Turf. So Randy Moss, Troy Polamalu for Tyler, or Trevor, rather.
Polamalu, yeah.
Yeah, those are both guys we get in the break room quite a bit, by the way.
Almost all these guys we've been naming.
Yeah, all these guys are break room regulars. Ray Lewis is in the breaks a lot.
Well, besides Reggie White, but that's kind of understandable.
Maybe at some point.
That would be sick.
1 to go in the college guys, 1 to go in the jerseys. Who's going to knock these out? Those breaks are coming up here at Ultimate Autographs. Get your spots. Let's break them boxes.
Really hard, James. Really hard to just pick 2.
Yeah, hard to limit to 2 players. Good point, Tony.
There's so many.
There's so many players all time and current players to pick just 2. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, yeah, Trevor. We get Megatron quite a bit. Megatron was, I believe, in either our last Diamond series or the one before that.
D'Angelo Williams would be sick. Mizzou players, I don't know about that.
Let's go. Debit number 1. Give me them Tigers, baby. We do get Drew Lock. We get Kellen Winslow in here. We had Roger Worley recently on a football. We've had him on their NFL teams, though, not any Mizzou college items. But I would love to see Mizzou at some point.
Yeah, we still got 5 boxes left. You never know. Maybe there's a Mizzou player in there.
I hope so, man. If I pull a Mizzou player in this break room, I will literally lose my mind. I might have a heart attack. I would be that excited.
Ken said, I can't lie. I'm really liking Pacheco.
Pacheco is awesome, dude. I'm going to hand you a couple boxes here. Here's the OJ box. We'll put the controversy away. Here's the McCaffrey box. He'll stay up. Here's the Jamal Williams box as well.
Cool beans.
Ken likes Pacheco. Pacheco's a great story, man. 7th round pick. The Chiefs know how to draft them. They know how to draft them for sure. Let's knock out the jerseys and the honor roll college, guys. We are 1 lone spot away. Come on now. Of course, we get a spot in the minis. We're even closer there as well. Mini helmets are now 3 away. I'll put this McCaffrey right back next to me here. Christian McCaffrey, salute the service. So let's go, folks. Get those orders coming in. Let's break some boxes here in the break room. So many headliners left, folks. The diamond helmets, we've got a lot of the biggest names left, including Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the game. By the way, Kelce might be my 2nd favorite offensive player today. We have Steve Young on the Chrome Speed Flex. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. Drew Brees, John Elway. We got 3 of the top 10 greatest quarterbacks in the NFL's history, all still out there in this 7 months later Diamond Helmet Series. That is ridiculous. We have those big names out there, and we are not chasing them. By the way, we have Devontae Adams in this series, Marshall Faulk, Alvin Kamara. I mean, we are full of big names in that series. I'm a little bit surprised, Colin.
A little surprised?
This might be McCaffrey's little box here. I'll hand you Antonio Freeman as well. Ken, how do you feel about Saquon? You think the Giants will get Saquon back? Because there are some rumors of Saquon going to the Bears, which I am fully in favor of, personally.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah. I know people get so consumed in, let's not pay the running back. We can't pay the running back. But if you're a top 5 back in the league, you're probably worth it. There is exceptions to that rule, you know.
Injuries are the only thing.
Yeah.
The guy is injury prone. Like jerseys are closed.
All right. Thankfully, drop me a jersey box number. Drop me a number for the jerseys.
I think we're 1 away now on the slabs, too.
All right.
Nope, 2 away.
So, Mr. Ortega, are you in the Discord? Devin, real quickly, Devin. You are not going to be able to get the McCaffrey off Mr. Ortega. He is a diehard 49ers fan. I'm looking out for you, Devin. Want to make sure you don't waste your time and energy. He already commented in the chat. He's a huge 49er fan. It's his first ever authentic helmet he's won. And he did not win the Dak Prescott. Timothy Boulay won the Dak Prescott, Devin. So I would definitely say give up on this one, Devin. I love Devin. I always like when he shoots a shot, but this is one that you don't need to spend time and energy on. This McCaffrey is going to stay with Mr. Ortega. It's his favorite team. First time winning on authentic of his favorite team. So I'm trying to look out for Devin and save him the time.
Yeah, I can't imagine he's going to part ways with it.
He already said he's not going to. So, not looking for the CMC. Figured it wasn't going to happen. Okay, there you go. Maybe he just wants to talk to him.
Yeah, maybe he's got another 49ers thing.
I think he's got maybe the Vernon Davis jersey
maybe
that he won.
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe he's trying to give him more Niners.
Good point. So if you're out there in the Discord, let Devin know. He's not hunting your McCaffrey anymore. My bad, Dev. 32, by the way, in the jerseys from Raider Paul.
Thank you, Raider Paul.
Martin Lamica, it sure is. Martin says, is it Thirsty Thursday? Buy 5 break spots. Select the jerseys with the 6th one. Get that spot for free. 100%, Mr. Lamica. It is Thirsty Thursday. He's got a Brandon Ayuk jersey. He's looking to trade. Okay. The trade bait for Niner Nation. What's up, Brian Makta, new customer? Welcome to the room. Timothy Boulay. We got Mary Robbins, Blake Bitton, Dylan Howard, Brian Reese, Trevor Massey, and Paul Lorenzo. 32 of 35 coming up in the jerseys. Let's get this jersey series closed up tonight. Let's get these minis out of the way tonight. Fresh series with fresh headliners, Colin.
That's right.
It's exciting.
Very exciting. Especially on a Thirsty Thursday.
100%. No one's used it yet, right?
Nobody's used it yet.
Oof, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? We got Blake up top in the NFC North, right below Timothy, NFC South, Brian, NFC East, Mary, NFC West, Dylan, AFC North, Brian, AFC South, Trevor, AFC East, and Paul Lorenzo, big-time Raider fan in the AFC West, Colin.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, baby, we got a good hit here. We got ourselves Trevor Massey active in the chat today. How about one of the best defensive players of all time? We got Jason Taylor, member of the 100 Sack Club, led the league in sacks one season, forced fumbles another. Fantastic player, a fantastic custom Dolphin jersey, AFC East. Trevor Massey, what's up, Trevor? Naperville, Illinois' finest, Trevor Massey.
Is he from here?
He's from Naperville,
What's
baby.
up, man?
Right down the road.
Come say what's up sometime.
Trevor Massey. Nice hit, man. Jason Taylor. The review for the other day, Raider Paul, was done last night during the 4 p.m. show. So that was already done, sir.
Favorite team and player?
Let's go! Trevor's favorite team and player.
Dang, Trevor.
How about that? Jason Taylor, J Money. Let's make it happen. JSA certified on the Jason Taylor.
I mean, he's one of the best defenders I ever got to see play. So
no question. That's AFC East, by the way. Congrats, Trevor Massey, on your Jason Taylor.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool right there. Pretty cool if you ask me. We love giving guys their favorite teams when we can. Obviously, we don't cheer for folks in the break. But when someone can get their favorite team, it is super exciting. I forgot that's Trevor's team, by the way. I had no idea. But that works out well, Trevor Massey.
Fantastic, man. Congratulations.
By the way, again, guys, I say this all the time. The guys are so caught up in what headliners are left. They come in here asking what headliners are left. What headliners are left. there's a lot of good names that are not headliners. Jason Taylor, for me, that's as good as a headliner right there.
I agree, man.
Fantastic hit.
Love the Dolphins jersey, too. Fantastic.
Trevor's first jersey as well. There you go. We had Nick with his first authentic. Trevor with his first jersey. A lot of firsts here in the break room. One thing that's not first, though, Colin, is great hits. We've had all great hits so far. Every single piece of memorabilia has been fire.
Fantastic. So we have 4 to go in third and long, 3 to go in Can't Teach Speed, 1 to go in the minis, 1 to go in honor roll, and 2 to go in the slabs.
And with all that said, I'm with Tony Vander East. Let's see some diamond helmets.
Yes.
The best series in the room. We have 7 to go in both. That series is so good, Colin. I mean, literally, even for a diamond series, it's extra good. I don't know why we've stalled there a little bit. Let's get this moving here.
It is going to be minis first, though.
Well, no surprise. It's Tony Rosati coming in. Man of the minis wants 31 and 38. Thank you, Tony. And we're going to run the last mini helmet as a single box break. When the headliners are gone, it is my personal preference to make it a single box break rather than a triple box break at the end. So we'll have 1 mini helmet left, and then we'll go straight into a new series, Colin. Sounds good to me. So that's going to actually be like $22.50 a spot, which is not a lot.
No.
Not a lot for that
No, it's
single.
not.
So minis will go tonight. We'll have a fresh mini helmet series after that last break. And I still think the jerseys should go tonight. I mean, given what we just saw here as a non-headliner, Jason Taylor, $25 a spot, Thirsty Thursday. These should go tonight as well. Set us up for some excellent success both tomorrow night and the rest of the night tonight. So 8:20. Let's keep these orders moving. You guys know the drill. We're typically here until at least 9 o'clock. We're usually here till 10 o'clock, sometimes 11 o'clock. As long as orders are coming in, we'll break boxes. But it is considerably slower tonight. So now's that time to make those moves happen.
Mm-hmm. For that second number, like the total, should I round down or up? Because it's like 195.
Just round. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So 819 instead of 18.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that. That's
Okay.
fine. Alrighty here. We got ourselves 31 and 38 on the way in the mini helmets. Double the boxes, double the fun. We got Clay, Darcy, Blake, James, Paul, James, Anthony, and Darcy. So good luck, everybody. Darcy's already got herself a build tonight, by the way. So she's pretty happy tonight as well.
Could be even more happy when it's all said and done.
Tony Rosati is Man of the Minis 2.0. We have Zachary Erickson. Tony Rosati's the same. They love, and I do mean love, their mini helmets, Colin.
I'll never forget when Tony's like, all the headliners are gone. I'm just going to shoot my shot and get a personal. And he bring out Paul Krause.
Yeah, and
he's a Viking.
He's a Viking fan. He's smart. He knows the series is not dead when the headliners are gone. We got James, NFC North. We got Darcy, NFC South. Clay, NFC East. Paul, NFC West. James, AFC North. Darcy, AFC South. Blake Bitten, AFC East. And Anthony or Tony Rosati, AFC West. 31 coming up. Then we'll do 38 and off the crossbar mini helmets. College like one away still.
Darcy finally closed it.
That a girl, Darcy. That a girl. Looking for that Eli Manning. I think we had this exact same player on this exact same team coming out in the last Mix It Up box. We got ourselves one of the best current announcers in the NFL. Called the Super Bowl as the color guy. It is Greg Olsen, former Pro Bowler. A great tight end with the Bears, the Panthers, as well as the Seahawks. Mill Creek Sports Certified, NFC West. It is Paul Lorenzo. That a boy, Paul. Nice hit on the Greg Olsen.
He's one of the top players where I'm like, I wonder why the Bears let him go. Like, he wasn't bad.
There's so many.
Chicago.
There's so many. There's the thing about Chicago sports teams. You let a guy go, he gets better. They let Greg Maddux go. The Cubs did. Rafael Palmeiro, albeit steroids, but still.
But still.
They had, I think they let Lou Brock go at one point. You've got all sorts of guys Chicago sports teams let go, and they get better. So Greg Olson, definitely a mistake for sure. Sweet, says Raider Paul, sweet hit on the Greg Olson.
Very cool.
I do like a guy like Greg Olson, a guy like your boy Ron Jaworski, even like Teddy Bruschi, guys that are still relevant today. You hear that name, you see them on TV, you know exactly who they are, even if you didn't watch them in their playing career. So definitely fun to see all those type of guys. Bucks up 12 after 3 quarters, even without Giannis. So 8.5 is the spread, Colin.
Looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good.
Because he wouldn't wear shoes.
I got rid of Joe Jackson because he wouldn't wear shoes. Shoeless Joe, baby. Shout out to the legend. Shoeless Joe.
Yeah, Adam, I literally zero memory of him playing in Seattle.
Yeah.
Zero memory. Add him to the he played there series.
Yeah.
Whenever we get up and running.
No kidding, right? 38 is next. 38 of 40 in the mini helmets. Where in the world is Jacob Hayes? If he saw this mini helmet, he would lose his mind. It's his favorite quarterback, Dante Culpepper, on the Viking Flash mini.
Love Dante.
James Vander East got the Super Bowl pick right against his wife, and he's still right in the break room. Dante Culpepper, former Pro Bowler, led the league in passing yards one season, I think passing touchdowns as well. Culpepper to Moss and Chris Carter, what a great duo.
Mm-hmm.
Bears could have had Culpepper and Moss. Instead, we had Curtis Enos and Cade McNown. So there
pretty
you
good.
go.
That's pretty good.
Led the league in passing yards in 2004, passing touchdowns in 2000.
Wow.
Dante Culpepper. So nice hit right there. James Vander East, I'd say for non-headliners, Colin. Again, these guys get so caught up in the headliners. You get non-headliners like Greg Olson and Dante Culpepper.
Pretty good.
I'm pretty happy, man.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Very cool.
He was the Raider. Yes, he played with the Raiders for one season, Raider Paul. He was also a Dolphin for one season.
I don't remember him playing for the Raiders.
He did. Yeah, he played for the Raiders one season.
I was going to say, because this might sound surprising too, I had a Dante Culpepper jersey, but it wasn't for the Vikings. It was for the Dolphins.
There you go. Sweet, I'll take it, says Tony/James. The slab is ready. Devin wants 8. First, we have an honor roll. Better on the Raiders, says Tony. Tony's a Raiders fan. Valerie's a Bronco fan. Somehow the relationship exists.
Yeah, how does that go?
Somehow, some way.
Y'all better, I'm guessing they have some pretty intense interdivisional rivalries, when they're playing each other.
When those games play, it's loud in the Vanderbilt household.
Stay away.
Someone's yelling in someone's ear. Someone goes deaf. It gets dangerous when the Broncos and Raiders play in the Vanderbilt household.
It is cool, Darcy, isn't it?
Vikings mini is sick. All of them are sick. Everything Vikings among the best memorabilia in the business.
Oh, Tony. That would have been crazy, bro, if it was back-to-back. Buying a personal and getting a Dante Culpepper.
Oof. No kidding. Hey, Craig, welcome to the break room. Craig, new customer. We got Adam Cantwell, Mary Robbins, Trevor Massey, Ken Morawski, Darcy Standish. Drop me a number in honor roll. We are down to 6 numbers, actually 5 numbers, Colin.
Yeah, 5.
3, 19, 20, 26, and 29. 1 in 5 chance at Eli Manning.
That's pretty good.
Odds are pretty good. What are you guys feeling? NFL was like politics at my house. We don't talk about it. Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit. Well, actually, I don't know. I was going to say sometimes it could be more divisive than politics. The NFL.
I hope they have a kid and it's like a
Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have 2 kids. One likes the Chiefs. One likes the Chargers.
Oh, man.
And the whole division's represented.
Just explosive in that household.
That'd be crazy. Trevor, thank you so much on the box call. Trevor wants 29.
29.
29 going off the ticker in the college mixer. This, by the way, folks, is the Chase wheel spin tonight. College mixer. So we have what now? I think 18 names in there because we had the 12 for the double, and then we have the 6 for this one. So we'll go 8 clicks for our divisions. Then we have a slab break next. And what else is close here? We are 3 away on the reps, 4 away on the authentics, and we're still 7 away on the diamonds. I'm a little bit shook right now. Those diamonds aren't moving. Michael Phillips, you paid for a spot probably for an earlier mini helmet break. I do remember you, Michael Phillips, in the minis. I believe that was the last show, Mr. Phillips. The 4 p.m. show. 100% certain that we did see you in the minis. Yep, Michael got in for the mini helmets during today's 4 p.m. show. So go back and rewatch the 4 p.m. show, Michael. Did he win, actually? I feel like he might have won. So. I definitely remember seeing his name in there.
I think it was Darcy and Valerie.
That's minis, right. The ladies break.
Yeah.
Yeah, minis.
Yeah, you were definitely in it, though.
Yeah, I remember saying that name on the air.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 times here for our college conferences. Good luck, folks. Let's see some heat. No politics in this household, says Valerie. Glad my man is winning something tonight. Go.
Supportive.
He's won your heart, Valerie. That's the biggest prize of all, apparently.
Yeah.
She said it the other day, so I'm just going off what she said. Probably true, though. I mean, look, he's got a woman who loves football. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Ken in the Big Ten. We got Adam Big 12, Trevor ACC, Darcy Pac-12, Mary Robbins SEC. Could it be Eli? And Craig, everything else. 29 of 30 in the honor roll. What could we have in here? 1 in 5 chance at Eli Manning? Not bad odds.
Pretty good.
Not bad odds. It's a full-size rep, I think.
That's a good start.
It's a good start. Eli's a full-size rep. Ooh, okay. So this is an interesting name. If we're going off college playing career, this is one of the all-time great college players. He's also one of the all-time great busts in NFL history. Had a lot of issues with drugs, alcohol, etc. We have Ryan Leaf on the Washington State Cougar shot replica.
That is sick.
So the choice was between Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning for the number 1 overall pick. The Colts made the right choice. Colin, I had the pleasure of interviewing this guy, hearing him speak. He's now a motivational speaker, also works in sports media. Obviously, his career was a mess. His life was a mess. He's come back strong ever since. Now a fantastic motivational speaker. In my time as a sports reporter, I've covered many, and I do mean many speakers, many engagements. He's among the top 5 best I've ever heard.
Wow.
You listen to this man speak. His story's great. I know a lot of folks will make fun of him because he was a bust, but this man's got his life back on track. Nice hit in the Pac-12, Darcy Standish.
Cool helmet, though, overall.
Yeah, very clean-looking shot replica. Darcy with the Ryan Leaf.
Alrighty, so 1 and 4 now, right? For that Peyton, or Eli, rather.
1 and 4, pretty good. Tony says, funny when you thought your wife was sleeping, but he comments.
He's got her iPhone or something out.
Well, look, if the breaks are going on, ain't nobody sleeping. I mean, Ultimate Autographs, ain't nobody sleeping on us, Colin.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep. You'll miss out. I know James Strode sometimes messages me on Discord. Oh, man, I slept through the Diamond Series again. Don't sleep, James. Do not sleep, because you miss out on heat in the break room.
Don't want to do that, do you?
So, what else is coming up, Colin?
Looks like, let me hit a refresh real quick.
We have a slab.
Slab is up next. We already got the slab in there. 3 to go in the Can't Teach Speed, 4 to go in 3rd and long. We've already got a spot knocked off in the double box break for college and the single.
How about that last single in the minis? Is that up yet?
Yeah, we got one spot in there, Mr. Vander East, actually.
Oof, okay. Call up Mike Bersini, your buddy. It's actually their family friends. Mike Bersini is friends with Tony and Valerie, and they often play the same breaks.
There you go.
Val, get your spot. Don't let your husband take everything tonight. Get your spot in those minis.
Anthony's in there, Mr. Rosati.
Yes, Martin Lamica, that is the last mini helmet. It's a single box break. I am running it as a single because the headliners are gone. Did not want to put up a triple box break for you guys with the headliners gone. One time I root for the AFC South. Give me that Manning card, says Devin, okay? Trevor says, hey, my wife is a Patriots fan. That's just why we have separate rooms on game day. Couldn't stand her during the Brady saga. I bet it was a annoying time to be a Dolphin fan during the Brady saga. If your wife is a Patriot, you were probably super annoyed, Trevor. I'm very, very sorry. That sounds like a brutal time, honestly.
Now, I want to hear about the Miami Miracle, though.
Yeah, that was probably crazy.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Touchdown, it was like, what, a bunch of laterals and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That was nuts.
Ended with, not Kenyon Drake, right?
Was it Drake?
I think it was Kenyon Drake.
I think Gronk was playing defense.
Yeah, he was. He was the last line of defense, and he could not.
I actually remember that I was working in Missouri, and I was the Sunday sports anchor at the TV station in the CBS affiliate, and I ran that highlight on the air because normally we kept it the Chiefs, local sports, but it was such a cool play that I was like, there's no way I'm not running this on the air.
Yeah, got to.
It was crazy.
Slept on the couch.
Slept on the couch during that game. Oh boy.
Hopefully not during. Hopefully after we were
the
celebrating.
game.
Yeah.
He got demoted to the couch. Hey, Operation Fade the Bulls. They're down 20 now with 8 minutes to go. If Giannis was playing, they might be down 30 or 40.
Yeah, no kidding. You said they were going to lose by 40.
It felt like a game the Bulls will lose by a lot tonight. 8 clicks on the way in the slab cards. Devin says, give me that AFC South. Give me that Manning. Will Trevor Lawrence be okay, Devin? Is that okay with you? Just want to make sure.
I think he's okay with that.
Oh, well, he's not going to get either of those guys. We know who might. I think Darcy's got it. Darcy's got the AFC South. Darcy's on fire tonight. We got William NFC North, Justin NFC South, Darcy NFC East, Justin NFC West, Devin Goodman AFC North, Darcy AFC South, Justin AFC East, and Steven Nelson AFC West. 8 of 30 on the way. What could we have in here? Oh, baby. Who wants the sauce? I want the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Sauce Gardner, the best rookie corner in the NFL. One of the best defensive backs, period. Beautiful rookie autograph. AFC East. We got the sauce. Justin Beard.
Let's go.
Who wants the sauce? Sauce Gardner. One of my favorite names in sports history. Sauce. What's your name? My name is Sauce. What do? I get picks, deflections, and all of the above. Nice hit, Justin. Single spot snipe. Sauce Gardner certainly worth more than $30.
I would say so.
First headliner off the board in the slab cards. Okay, there we go. Justin Beard.
How about it, Justin?
Good hit right there, Colin. Good hit.
I think allowed 1 touchdown this year, and that was it, which is pretty crazy. 1 touchdown in his life.
Yeah.
By the way.
His pro life.
I think his whole life.
His whole life?
Like high school, he didn't allow a touchdown. College, he didn't allow a touchdown.
So you're saying the guy's good?
I'm saying he's very good.
There you go. Congrats, says Darcy. Congrats indeed, Justin, on your beautiful Sauce Gardner slab. We are 4 away on that double box break in the college and 4 away on the single. So 1 in 4 chance. And Eli Manning, come and get him. Those odds are getting awfully good, Colin.
Very good.
So we're actually going to have only 3 breaks left because we're going to have the double, the single, then there'll be 1 more single after that.
Yep.
So 1 in 3 chance the next break will feature Eli Manning. Only 3 breaks left.
Crazy, man.
And that's the chase tonight.
And that's a chase if that's not incentive enough.
So I would say hop in let's close up that college series as soon as we can here.
We might be paying somebody to take an Eli Manning.
Yeah, imagine getting the Chase wheel spin and an Eli. Heck, even if you win the Eli for $110 in the double box break, it's still worth a lot more than $110.
Yep.
One of the all-time great quarterbacks. Clean. Nice as Tony. Nice indeed, Mr. Rosati on the Sauce Gardner. We had him in our rep helmets, and there was a lot of folks looking for Sauce Gardner in that series. A lot of folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
22-point lead. The lead just keeps on going, Colin.
Just keeps on going.
Just keeps on going. What do you think about Kevin Durant to the Suns? Haven't had a chance to ask you that. I know we've been stuck in football mode.
Mm-hmm.
Durant to the Suns, does that make him the favorite to win the championship?
In my head, it does. I know you got to worry about depth a little bit. They got rid of some role players, but man, that starting five is out of this world.
Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. Who's the other one? Like, does it matter?
Yeah, I think it's Torrey Craig.
Okay.
But
I guess
Torrey Craig is decent.
It doesn't matter at that point.
He's just a role player anyway at that point, yeah.
I think they're the favorites. I don't know. I think the Bucks. I like the Bucks out of the East. I think the Bucks could be dangerous in the finals. But definitely the Suns. I mean, look, they got to the finals without Durant. I know they lost a lot of role players. But they got to be defavored, at least up there, for that ring now.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Kevin Durant is one of, if not the best player in the world. I mean, the guy he does it all. He's a freak.
Isn't it crazy, though, in the NBA? If you ask me who the best player in the NBA is, I could not sit here and give you an honest answer. Because I think on any given day, it could be Durant, it could be Jokic, it could be Giannis, it could be Curry.
Luka.
It could be Luka. I mean, LeBron is still out there balling. There's not one guy that you can look at and say that guy is the guy in the NBA.
Yeah, it's tough.
There's like 7 or 8 guys who are the guy.
I agree.
In the league.
Yeah, I think any of those guys you just named and then some, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you got a case. You got a case. I'm not here to tell
I didn't even mention Embiid, by the way. He's probably about to lead the league in scoring maybe 2 years in a row.
Yep, he's one of the best for sure.
Bi-weekly break this week on Sunday. Yes, sir. Tony Rosati. Actually, no, sir. I stand corrected. The bi-weekly was this last Sunday.
Oh, cool. I told somebody it was.
Yeah, Jamal Charles jersey.
He was like, is it this week? I'm like, I think, but don't hate me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's not this week.
Well, I meant like last week he asked me. But I didn't know what the Super Bowl series. I knew it was the week, but I didn't know if you guys were going to do it or not.
And it was a Jamal Charles, which was won by Devin Goodman.
That's right. So that's where you got the Jamal Charles. That makes sense. You're very close on the single, I believe. 2 to go.
In what, the college?
Yeah.
All right, let's knock that out, folks. Let's knock out that single box break in the college series. So 8 to go in the jerseys, 8 to go in the slabs, 2 to go in the college single, 5 to go in the last mini helmet break. We still got 7 to go on each of the diamonds. I'm still a little bit surprised, Colin, at the speed or lack thereof on these diamond helmets. I know that a lot of folks are taking a break after the football season, after the Super Bowl series. At some point, these guys got to take a break. But my goodness, this series is so good. Even at the $83 or $166 for the double, once you win in that series, you actually win so much better names, and an authentic helmet is worth a few $100s even without the autograph, that you can actually get your best bang for your buck in the diamond helmets. I know it's weird to think about that. You think that $25 is the better entry point, but as far as value, if you win in the diamond helmets, it is by far the best bang for your buck. I mean, by far. You profit much more winning an authentic helmet with an $83 spot than you do winning a jersey with a $25 spot. It's not even close.
Not even close.
This is by far the best series in the room. So we got to get moving. Honestly, I'm a little bit shocked. We got the best tight end in the league, Travis Kelce. We got 3 top 10 quarterbacks of all time, Steve Young, Drew Brees, John Elway. In this series, hits like O.J. Simpson, T.J. Watt, lesser hits in this series. Devontae Adams is still out there, Marshall Faulk, Alvin Kamara. I mean, let's get that series moving, folks. I am a little bit shocked. Jamal Williams, another lesser level hit. that came out.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a series so far, and still so much more to be had.
Yes. The Manning is a replica. Yes, Tony Rosati. Usually folks want the reps and authentics. Kind of like I'm saying there's no mini helmets in this series, but Tony probably wants the mini helmet. He likes the minis for his storage.
Yep. Hey, I don't blame him.
It is a rep. Yes, Eli Manning is a rep.
That's the reason I like him.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I got to get my Singletary Flash mini. That reminds me of something to do tomorrow, maybe when I get in.
Those too.
Yeah. 21-point lead now with 4 minutes to go, Colin, in this Bulls and Bucks game.
Looking pretty good for you.
Yeah, I faded the Bulls, man. Sometimes when you know your team's bad, you got to fade them. I know I'm a horrible person for doing it, but you know what? I did it. Still 3 to go in the Can't Teach Speed reps. And we are down to 2 to go in that honor roll college mixer. So who's going to hop in and close up the honor roll? That break will definitely happen tonight. If you're looking for breaks that will happen tonight, that will 100% definitely happen tonight, folks. Otherwise, 8:44. Like I said, if the orders are not hot enough, we could sign off early tonight. That is the possibility. Might get to go home a little early. That's okay. That's okay. I prefer to be here all night long, but every once in a while, an early night is not bad either. So a couple breaks that will definitely happen tonight, Colin. The college one that's 2 away is the most likely.
Absolutely.
I'd like to think the minis at $22.50 a spot. I mean, that's got to go.
You would think, right?
That's got to go. So minis, I think we'll get done tonight. I'm pretty sure we can knock out a Can't Teach Speed. I mean, we are 3 away on those reps. We are literally knocking on the goal line.
Knocking on the goal line. I think the honor roll doubles could probably happen too. Just 3 away on that now.
Yeah. I think
Especially if Manny doesn't.
Well, that whole series is going tonight.
It could all go.
I think it's all going to go tonight. I mean, those 2 breaks, there's only 1 break after that. So who's going to knock out the honor roll? By the way, some of the hits in that series that haven't been headliners, Johnny Football was an awesome hit. What'd you guys pull last night? I know you guys did a decent amount of breaks in that series last night.
Oh boy, yeah, we did a lot. Let's see.
We had a Travis Etienne jersey the other day as a non-headliner.
Mike Singletary on the Baylor was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Had the Trey Lance on the
North Dakota State.
Yeah,
Oof.
that was cool. Yeah, Warren Moon. I knew it. The Warren Moon rep on Chrome Washington.
The Chrome Washington wasn't a photoed headliner?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, Amon Green, Nebraska, Russell Wilson, authentic, a lot of cool stuff.
Wilson was a headliner, but the rest of those names were not headliners.
Non-headliners.
Man, that college series is something else.
So cool.
As Steph Curry does nights, it's like you guys are sleeping on that series.
Sleeping a little.
Sleeping a lot, I would say, on that college series. 1 spot to go in that single. We got 3 to go in the double. And obviously the diamond helmets we are beyond sleeping on. I mean, like I said, the best series in the room by far. One of the all-time great series we've ever had. Diamonds, let's knock out those bad boys.
Agreed.
Even the reps, like Edrin James, Christian Watson, those are some good names left. The authentics, I mean, almost every headliner out there. Tomlinson, Waddle, Howie Long, Champ Bailey, Nick Chubb, Miles Sanders. Your odds at a headliner are really good. Diamond helmets, everything is a headliner.
Right.
I mean, the remaining like 20 whatever boxes we have, every single one is a headliner.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to shut the door here? Got an order coming in. Paul Lorenzo making the moves on the minis. All right, Raider Paul. We got Ken hopping in. I think the college is sold out, right?
I think it's still 1 to go.
Still 1 to go.
1 to go. Yeah, I mean...
Tony, is Tony in the diamonds? Is he in the single or double?
Tony
wants to see a diamond.
He's in the mini.
Guessing the diamond single?
Well, Valerie's in the diamond double.
Okay.
I don't think Tony's in either.
Well, he wants to see Valerie. Maybe you should hop in, Tony.
Help her out.
Help her out. Help the wife out, Tony. Hopefully, Tony got Valerie some great Valentine's Day presents.
I like that Valerie supposedly supposed to be in bed. She must be playing from her bed. She just hopped into the minis too.
Yeah,
so.
she did. Let's go, Val. Val is, I'm waiting for them to move, says Tony. Okay. Ken wants that Eli. Ken is a huge Giants fan. Come and get that Eli Manning in the honor roll. 4 boxes left. 1 in 4 chance the next box will feature Eli Manning.
Yep.
I mean, there's a 2 in 4 chance he's in that double. I'll get your spots in the double right now.
That would be me.
If I'm you, Ken, I get a spot in the single, I get a spot in the double, and then we get that bad boy taken care of.
Oh, there's Vinny. Hey, Vinny.
What's up, Vinny? Vinny says, burn it.
Back to his usual takes on Eli Manning, I see.
Yeah, that's his boy, or his anti-boy. The anti-Eli is Vinny Batani.
Anti-Eli. Like the anti-common.
The anti-common, but the anti-Eli.
Soon he'll have to be Devin number 2. That was the deal.
That's the deal. He'll have to be Devin number 2. Mr. Butterworth. 1 away still, Colin. And that college sing. Here we go. Order coming in. Please tell me it's to close it.
It is.
Charles Thomas. Let's go. Drop me a box number for the college single. First number I see is what we're doing. Otherwise, I will randomize. Doubles only 3 away. So the last single you post, Colin, in the college one, that is the last one in the entire series. That's it.
And then if we can close this out, too, we're going to get that 1 in 4 mixer tomorrow. It's going to be sick.
It's not bad. 19 from Tony. And that's Tony Rosati. Tony Vander East says, don't burn it. It's still a good trader. I know. Look, Tony, Vinny Batani, you'll learn, is a big talker. If he wins Eli Manning, he is 100% trading it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe for a second Vinny would burn it. Do not believe that for a second. We got Sean, Robert, Anthony, Adam, Ken, and Charles. 8 times here for our college conferences. Box 19 on the way in this series. 1 in 4 chance at Eli Manning. Ken might lose his mind if he gets it. Ken is a huge Giants fan. Vinny says at 100% burn it. All right, we'll see, Vinny. I'll believe it when I see it.
I don't even want to test it.
We'll put it in the Discord. We got Charles up top. You've got the Big Ten, Charles. We got ourselves Tony in the Big 12, ACC's Adam, Bobby Shaw, Pac-12, Sean Kowalski, SEC. It just means more. Could it mean Eli Manning? And Ken's got everything else. Here we go. 19 of 30 in the honor roll. 1 in 4 chance. And Mr. Eli Manning.
Could it be?
What could we have here? I think it's a full-size rep, Colin.
That's a good sign.
That's what we had last time. Ooh, baby. Here we go. Eli Manning.
Man.
Ole Miss. Full-size replica. Look at this beautiful red on it. That's like a chrome-looking red. The Ole Miss on there. The Eli Manning. The autograph is clean. That's the SEC. Sean Kowalski with the Eli Manning.
Wow, dude.
Holy cow, Sean. That is fantastic right there. 2-time Super Bowl champion, Eli Manning.
Sheesh. This is one almost perfect that it's like the photo did not do this justice.
No, this is, and believe it or not, the screen doesn't do it justice either. It's actually even better in person.
It looks beautiful. Like chrome red.
This is actually, for me, the hit of the show. I know the McCaffrey's great. The Dak, Jamal Williams, this is the hit of the show.
Oh, it's so
even with
good.
the full-size rep, that's the hit right there. Nicely done, Sean Kowalski, on your Eli Manning.
Crazy, dude.
Crazy. So who's all in the double? Who's all in the double for the Honor Roll College Series?
This is Timothy Boulay, Sean Kowalski, and Martin Lamica.
Timothy Boulay, Sean Kowalski, Martin Lamica. All right, question for you guys. Timothy Boulay, Sean Kowalski, Martin Lamica. If all three of you guys are in the chat, please drop in and let me know. Here's what we'll do. All three must be in the chat, and all three must agree if they would like this. I am willing to move you guys from that double into a single where everyone will get 2 spots in the single, then we'll knock out that break. Because we don't refund break spots. I know the headliners went. So if you guys would all like to be in a single box break, you'll all have a 1 in 3 chance to win. All of you would get 2 spots in a single. If all of you guys are in the chat and want to make that happen, we can do it. Otherwise, we'll close this out as a double the way it is.
I know Sean and Martin are in there. I see them both.
So
I don't know about Timothy Boulay, though. I don't know
Martin Lamica says he's here. Martin, would you like to get your 2 spots moved into a single box break?
Says he's in.
He's in, okay. Sean Kowalski's in the chat right now, not responding to us.
Yeah, he's too busy celebrating, bro.
Sean Kowalski, would you be interested in taking your spots in the double, your 1 spot in the double, and it being 2 spots in a single box break? If so, let me know, Sean Kowalski. And Timothy Boulay, if you're watching, same deal goes for you. I'm trying to help these guys out, trying to get the break done as quickly as possible and help them out. It's a win-win, but I'm not going to put them in if everyone doesn't agree.
Right.
So what do you think, Mr. Kowalski?
Shannon Sharp authentic for Ben Roethlisberger authentic.
What's that? Where's that?
Bob said I'll trade for the Manning. Just traded with Larry Rosslin. He's getting my Shannon Sharp authentic, and I'm getting his Ben Roethlisberger authentic.
Ooh, okay. We're only talking about the college series, Tony. We don't ever really offer any refunds on break spots. It's a break room rule. We don't switch people into breaks. I'm only offering this up as a chance to fill up the next break. Because these people are already in this series. That offer does not stand for the diamonds, because eventually that diamond double will move.
Oh, yeah, it will.
It's a thing I'm just offering for the college series. Yes, Tony Rosati will have fresh minis as soon as we close out the current break.
True.
Actually, we're 1 away, so those will drop here in a second. We'll drop the fresh minis. I think those are ready. The listing's ready. The graphics ready, right, Colin?
I think so, yeah.
I think the fresh minis are ready. Got it cool, says Tony. And for the record, we have not heard from Sean or who's the other guy?
Timothy.
Timothy Boulay. So it looks like we probably will not do that. But that's okay.
Worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. Trying to help these guys out.
What is the next minis called?
Great question. Ooh, that Bulls game got pretty close to the line.
Yeah.
Bucks won by 12. So I still got the cover. Faded the Bulls, got the cover. 12-game winning streak for the Bucks going into the break. But hopefully Giannis is healthy, because that's a big concern for them if the Giannis injury is serious.
That is true.
Also a big concern for me and the girlfriend. We want to go on March 4th. We've been trying to go to Giannis all year. There's one time that he got hurt, and we ended up not getting tickets. Thankfully, we waited last minute. Another time we were going to get tickets, it was the day that we ended up getting our apartment together. So ended up having to scrap that. So hoping to get tickets to March 4th to watch Giannis.
Boy, if not, man, maybe some things are just not meant to be.
Eventually we'll see Yanni. We'll see him eventually. 1 spot to go in the mini helmets. Who's going to get that last spot in off the crossbar minis? Oh.
Had to move the graphic. Graphic's good for the next minis.
Perfect.
Good.
Next minis are ready. We just got to close up the current minis, and we're going straight into a fresh mini helmet series.
I want to get back into the NBA. I watched it a lot in high school, and it's all thanks to Kobe.
There you go. Kobe.
Love
the Black
Kobe.
Mamba. Black Mamba.
Nobody played the game like Kobe, that's for sure. The stories are wild.
He was something else. My favorite Kobe story, though, it's more of a Carmelo Anthony story. Did you watch that Dream Team documentary.
Yeah.
He was talking about waking up in the morning at Kobe, the guys were out partying. They get back from the bars late at night. It's like 4:30 in the morning, and Kobe's working out in the gym. And
Yep.
Carmelo's like, then all the guys started waking up at 4:30. I was like, I ain't waking up at 4:30. I would get up at 8. I was like, Melo, what are you doing, Carmelo?
That sounds like Melo, though.
Oh, my gosh.
I love the, when Shaq was playing with him and all his teammates were going up to Shaq and they're like, man, Kobe doesn't pass the ball, like, yada, yada. He's like, can you go talk to him? And Shaq went over to him and he's like, Kobe, man, you're, like, upsetting these guys. Like, you got to feed them the ball every now and then.
Yeah.
There's no I in team. And he's like, you're right, there is no I in team, but there is an ME in that mother.
Yeah, right?
He went back to
my
his teammates and
gosh.
said, he's not passing the ball. You guys just play
How
defense."
different were Shaq and Kobe, man? Because, Kobe's a super serious guy, super hard worker. Shaq's a partier, a fun guy, a fun personality. Obviously, he worked, but was not necessarily known as the hardest worker out there.
He didn't have to be.
Didn't have to be. He was so dominant. Kobe was an outside perimeter guy. Shaq was a down low guy. Those guys were literally polar opposites.
It's crazy.
So it worked, though. I mean, you had two
yeah.
of the top 5 players in the game. People talk about super teams. I know Kobe got drafted, but that was the super team right there. Shaq and Kobe on the same team.
Absolutely.
Not even fair.
I mean, they were oil and water, but it worked.
It worked. So Mini sold out.
Mini sold out.
Let's go. Tony liked AI as well.
yeah.
Allen Iverson.
Love Allen Iverson.
Small dude, big heart. I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, this is Tony's fault. We're talking about practice, not the game. Not the game. Not the game that I die for. We're talking about practice. Practice, man. We talking about practice, y'all.
Jeez. I don't know if it was a 30 for 30, but some ESPN thing he had where they kind of get into that. It's really funny that it got taken so out of context.
Are you a Ted Lasso fan?
I
can't
don't.
remember.
I don't have Apple TV. I
Oh
want
my
to be.
Gosh, yeah. New season of Ted Lasso coming out March 15th. They did a parody on the show of practice, and I almost had a heart attack from laughter, Colin. It was one of the greatest scenes in television history, just legendary. If you like Ted Lasso, let me know. In case you missed the news, season 3 of Ted Lasso coming out on March 15th, baby. I am pumped. Eli's going over there. Put Dak or Jamal, but make sure Eli's ahead of Dak. All due respect to Dak. Eli's got to go ahead there.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Such a beautiful helmet. All right, 32 of 40 coming up. We got ourselves James, Tony, William, Paul, Valerie, James, and Charles. Look at this. Valerie versus James. Had to happen.
Classic.
Adam says, love season 1 of Ted Lasso. Season 2 not as good. I actually like both seasons. They're very different seasons. I absolutely love both. A lot of folks, I think season 2 doesn't get enough credit. I thought season 2 was amazing. A very different feel than season 1. I know season 1's a little bit more of a comedy. Season 2's a little bit more of a drama.
Oh, really?
But they're both mixed in. Yeah,
That's interesting.
It tackled a lot of serious issues in season 2.
Interesting.
But still looking forward to season 3, says Adam. Ted Lasso is so hilarious, says Trevor. I agree. The red on it will match the fire that will endure when Sean K trades it to me. And he's going to actually trade for it and claim that he's going to burn it. Look,
There's no way that's happening.
if Vinny trades for it and sends us a video of the helmet burning, we'll give you a $30 gift card, Vinny. I think that's worth a $30 gift card.
No, it's not. You're just wasting very good memorabilia.
What Gronk are you talking about, Devin? Gronk got pulled yesterday in that mixer.
I think that is what he's talking about. Yeah, that series is gone, Devin.
It's gone, baby.
It's gone.
It's
Vinny
gone.
Batani actually did it, or won it.
Vinny's going to buy a replica copy of the signature and burn that, says Adam. I agree with that.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, the jersey's gone, Devin. That was That was so yesterday, Devin. By the way, Devin's got to change that username to Devin number 2. Because he did lose the Devin Bowl.
He did, yeah.
He did lose the Devin Bowl.
He's smart, too. He's like, yeah, exactly. Vinny's not trading Gronk.
No, not the Gronk.
Not trading the Gronk.
We got ourselves 32 of 40 coming up in the minis. We got William NFC North, James NFC South, Paul NFC East, Charles NFC West. We got Paul AFC North, Anthony AFC South, Valerie AFC East, and we got James AFC West.
Oh, wow. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Sounds entertaining, at least.
Yeah. I think you can change that name, I think, this following Sunday, right? Or is it the one after? I'm losing track of when he can do it. When
I don't
the
know.
2 weeks
that
are
was
up.
so funny, though, when he's like, oh, crap, I can't switch it.
Yeah. Oh! I mean, come on now. Get out of here. You guys are, again, I cannot say this enough, Colin. These guys get obsessed with the headliners. Look, I'll be honest with you. 3 months ago, if it was not a headliner, chances are it wasn't a great hit. Right now, every single piece of memorabilia we have is awesome. This right here, to me, is a headliner. We have one of the best route runners in the league, one of the best receivers in the league, Amari Cooper Flash Mini helmet on the Browns. That's the AFC North. That's Paul Lorenzo taking home Amari Cooper.
That is a pretty solid filler. I mean, like you said, he's literally been a headliner before in recent months.
He's a headliner-worthy name. Multi-time Pro Bowler, consistently over 1,000 receiving yards. You talk a lot about Dak Prescott, struggling this season. Part of that was not having this man on his team. Amari Cooper makes things a lot easier on a lot of quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Even Jacoby Brissett looked a lot better this year with Amari Cooper.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, if Deshaun Watson kind of goes back to form, that can be a dangerous combo.
Yes, it can. Congrats, Paul, on the Koopa.
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 No judgment if you were, just so you know, Devin. But yes, I figured you were serving at it and not performing.
Hey, man, whatever works, dude. Whatever works. Sweet hit says, later, Paul Murray's a beast. Thanks. Hooper, says Mike. Chris asking, Colin, what you got me in still?
Let's see, Chris. I kind of want to say nothing, but let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like nothing at the moment, good sir. Actually, I lied. You're in the diamond number 2.
Ooh.
Which is a good one to be in.
Yeah, that's the one we should get rolling on, I think, personally. Devin will be in Chicago. Devin number 2 got to work. I'll give him a break, but once. There you go. The Devin Bowl has been decided.
The Devin Bowl has been decided.
4-box losing streak for Tony. That's not a long streak at all, Tony Rosati. He's lost 4 in a row. Guys lose 20 in a row here sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
That's not a long streak, Tony Rosati.
Hey, come through if you're in Chicago, Devin. Come through. Give you that full tour.
Ultimate Autographs, the place to be.
It's very exciting. Actually, you'll be extremely underwhelmed, I think. But
are the new minis up? I don't know if they're up. There might be that whole
thing. I wonder.
Yeah.
Yep, I bet that's exactly what it is.
He's going to steal the Brady stuff. I don't know, man. I don't think that's going to happen.
Good luck.
It's not going to happen.
I bet it is locked up. I think we're good.
No, it's not long, says Tony, but it's one of my worst. I've been lucky with the minis. Well, new minis are about to be up, Tony. Come and get them.
Should be up.
Kamen's going to have a destination wedding in Burr Ridge. I don't think so. I love Burr Ridge. It's a great place. I would not be having a destination wedding here. I will say that for sure.
Yep, new minis are up. They are up. I see
Tony's
them on the
in
page.
for the new minis. So let's take a peek at the new mini helmets here. Ooh, okay. These are pretty cool. We got ourselves the Heavy Hitter Mini Helmet Series. We have Lawrence Taylor, the GOAT defensive player. Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties ever. Deion Sanders, maybe the best corner ever. We got Ty Law. Well, he's one of the best corners ever as well. Mm-hmm. Jonathan Taylor, believe it or not, people forget how good this guy is. He led the league in rushing yards. Not this last season, the one before. Stephon Diggs, top 5 receiver in the game. Salute the service mini. Eric Dickerson Flash Mini on the Colts. And Terry Bradshaw, 4-time Super Bowl champion winning quarterback. Think about this. Only Tom Brady has more Super Bowl titles than Terry Bradshaw. Bradshaw and Montana with 4 each. Beautiful Eclipse Mini. Come and get those fresh minis.
Fresh.
Yeah. Couple bucks, Tony, I believe. All of the series are a couple bucks more. What does that mean? That means that every series is going to be better going forward. So keep that in mind, Mr. Tony.
Looks like we got a Chris Olave, a Christian Watson, Trayvon Diggs, and Terrell Suggs, too.
These are the other section of that series right here.
Yeah, 2 of the best rookies in the game.
Man.
At least last season, at wide receiver.
We got both Diggs brothers in this break,
and
too.
And both Diggs brothers.
Or in this series, rather. So that's pretty cool. So come and get those, folks. It is 9:09. I'm going to give you guys a little top-to-bottom rundown of the break page. Everything we got going on here at Ultimate Autographs. So we got 6 spots to go in the Honor Roll College Mixer. We are 6 away on the slap cards. We have every headliner but Sauce Gardner still in play. Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Trevor Lawrence. We got legendary quarterbacks, current young star quarterbacks like Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. They actually played each other in that college football playoff matchup a few years ago. Fields and Ohio State coming out on top. Alvin Kamara's out there. Julio Jones. Saquon Barkley, one of the best running backs in the league. And Stephon Diggs on the slab card. Also in this series, Dalvin Cook, Jalen Waddle, T. Higgins, and more. Jerseys. We got 7 to go. We are down to 2 jerseys. We get these closed up. We'll drop a fresh jersey series. Diamond helmets right now. This is the biggest shock in the break room. By far the best series we offer. This series is out of this world good. We are still looking for Travis Kelce and the Flash Authentic. Steve Young on the Chrome Speed Flex. Drew Brees Eclipse Authentic. John Elway Salute the Service Authentic. We have tons of good stuff in the Diamond Helmet series. The non-headliners are great as well. We have Devontae Adams in here, Marshall Faulk, Alvin Kamara. I mean, the series is ridiculous. We got 3 spots to go in the reps. Can't teach speed. Adrian James, Christian Watson, headliner still in play. This series, a little bit surprising. 4 spots to go in the 3rd and long Platinum Helmet series. Tomlinson, 2nd all-time rushing touchdowns. Jalen Waddle, top 10 in the league in receiving yards. Howie Long, Champ Bailey, 2 of the best defensive players ever. Nick Chubb and Miles Sanders, authentic helmets still in play. Derek Brooks, I have not seen in this series. Daniel Jones, Jordy Nelson, other good options in 3rd and long. So what do you guys want to break? We are 6, 7, or 8 away on most of the series. 4 to go in the authentics, 5 to go in the minis, 3 to go in the reps. Now's that time of the night where we got to get these orders moving if you guys want to break more boxes. Look, I would love to be here till 11, 12 o'clock, but we're not going to be here unless these orders do not start coming in. A little bit of a slow night. When we get closer to the 10 o'clock hour, got to get those orders moving to stay on the air. So Diamond Helmet's getting a spot. Yes, Sean Kowalski, mini helmet personal. You can have any single box number in the series. So let me know what number you would like, Mr. Kowalski. It is, let's see here, mini helmets. It's a 35-box series. So let me get the new minis on the ticker. We'll have 1 through 10 available. You can have 1 through 35 in the mini helmets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the ticker. Yes, you can, Sean. As soon as Holland gets back from the other room, we will do box 17 for you on your mini personal. So 6 away on the diamond single and double. Michael Paul, every series going forward will be raised by $1 or $2 or $3. Very, very small price increase, but the series is going to get better. If you see any price increases, it only means the names are better. You guys have responded on big names, how much you guys like them. What does it mean? We raised the price by $2. It's actually $1 a mini helmet. So we've essentially raised the break spot by $1. That dollar, believe it or not, is going to make the series a decent bit better. So you can get 17, by the way, Colin, on the mini, because we have a personal from Sean.
Oh, okay.
So the diamond helmets, for example, are 83 instead of $80. What does that mean? Diamond helmets are better than they were. So you guys will see a couple of these slight increases, but does make the series better. Couple bucks ain't bad, says Tony. That's right, Tony. It's not a crazy jump, just a little bit. Unless you're losing, LOL. Well, maybe you can win, Tony. You're winning lately, Tony. You are winning lately in the breaks. Mr. Kowalski. So 17 of 35 in the heavy hitters. This is Sean's personal. He actually got this for $0 as part of the Signature Club. Bad offer. Not a bad offer.
Put them in there real quick.
Those new minis are moving, Colin. These guys want some mini helmets, looks like now.
Brand new series, why not?
Why not? Every headliner in play. Only a 35-box series. Why not? Hey, real quickly, Sean. Got a question for you, Mr. Kowalski. I did ask Martin Lamica this. Martin's already in. We are willing to move you guys from the double box break in the college series to a single box break. So that would mean they would get 2 spots each. It would be a 2 in 6 chance to win the break. So instead of a double box break in the college series, we can move you into a single, and that break would then be full. We do need Timothy Boulet's permission as well.
True.
Only just building up the diamond, the winning streak for the diamonds. Okay. All right. Well, that's always good. So Sean Kowalski personal on the way. I think we'll have another one of these minis coming up here.
Didn't close. I think 3 away.
Perfect. 17 coming up. The Josh Allen box. Ooh. You'll like this one, Colin. You'll like this one a lot.
Okay. All right.
This is one of the best active Eagles. The Pro Bowl cornerback, yeah. Darius Slay. Big play. Play. Nice hit, Sean. On the Darius Slay. Super clean. Beautiful looking Eagle mini. Beckett certified on Darius Slay.
Fortunately, all I can say is NFC champion Darius Slay.
That's right, NFC champ. A lot further than he ever got with the Lions, though, I'll say that.
Fire. That's right, Michael Paul.
Again, look, the price is up by $1 a box, and look at how much better the hits already are as a non-headliner, non-listing, third-tier hit, Darius Slay.
Love me some big play, Slay.
Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. Kirk Cousins didn't like him very much this year.
No, should have liked him even less.
Yeah.
But
a nice hit there, though.
Very nice. One of the best cornerbacks in the NFL today, if I do
No
say so
question.
myself.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm not even an Eagles fan, and I agree. The guy is that good. What was the other off the crossbar? Did I not do the other one, or did I just not mark the winner?
It was just the single box.
Oh, that's right. That was the single. That's right. My bad. Okay. That's correct. It was the single that Paul won.
Yeah, I think we've done 3 tonight, which was correct.
Steven, we'll see what the authentic helmets are. We do have a new break room rule. We do not preview upcoming series until we're at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 boxes away. If we think a series will close out this same night, that's when we preview the future series. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure what they are personally, but we're going to take a look when we get down to a few boxes away. We are a long ways away from that, by the way.
Yeah.
Third and long. A lot of headliners left, a lot of boxes left. So we have to wait and see what the next authentics are. Oh, price adjustment. It's probably going to be like $1 or $2. It'll probably be like 62 a spot, 61 a spot. It's not going to be anything drastic. We're looking at like $1 or $2, guys. I think a diamond went up by 3 because it's the most expensive. So looking at something like 61 or 62. I don't know the exact number, but I was told like $1 or $2 on most of these. So it will not be anything astronomical, Stephen Conrad. It will not be anything astronomical by any means. And you'll see, it's going to be worth it. 5 to go in the diamonds, Colin.
Little movement.
Little movement in those diamonds. A 1 to go in the minis, by the way. Darren Morgan's entered the fray. All right, Darren Morgan. He got a Brady the other week. We have 5 to go in the single and 5 to go in the double.
That's right. That's right.
Where's Edward Tabanero when we need him?
Right.
It's still early in Hawaii. Where are you at, Edward?
Probably on the beach.
Come on, Edward. Edward, you're letting us down, Mr. Tabanera.
You're also making me think of finer things than
I know.
I see in the bottom of my screen. It's 28 degrees and snowing in Burr Ridge.
Edward is letting us down both, Colin. Edward Tabanera. Where you at, brother? Where are you at? Please tell me not the beach. Please tell me not the beach. David McDowell has entered tonight.
Yeah, I haven't seen him at all.
David? I know David's unloading a lot of helmets in the Discord. Maybe he's got to clear off a little room.
That's true, yeah.
He's got a lot of helmets he's won here. Clearing out a little bit of room, I imagine.
Do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. I know that we're also enacting a change that I think is positive for the customers. I think at checkout, I don't know if it's been implemented yet or it's going to be very soon, but it'll ask you what shipping address would you like to send the helmets to. So if it's different than your billing address, you can enter in what address you want your helmet sent to. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, Colin, says Justin.
Hey, Justin. What's up, man? I'm sure you got something to say to me. Go ahead and say it.
Spit it out, Justin.
Go ahead and say it.
It's in there now, says Adam. Good, good.
I'd recommend watching the early show, too, Justin.
Yeah, Justin, watch the early show. Colin wore his Chiefs face paint. We bet on the Super Bowl. The bet was if the Eagles win, I would have to wear Chiefs or Eagles face paint, rather. If the Chiefs win, Colin will wear Chiefs face paint. He did it. Man of his word. The entire happy hour show, he was doing the tomahawk chop and wearing his Chiefs face paint.
Yeah, okay, I think is subjective. It's all right.
Are you okay?
Things are okay.
I like how he's being like caring and thoughtful.
I feel like it's a setup.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine it's hard for you, man. Like I said, I didn't want to message you after the Super Bowl because I thought to myself, I have this one guy. I don't want to I'm not trying to call anyone out on the air. He's probably not watching. Super nice guy, friend of mine. But he has this awful habit of texting me after my team loses. Jeez. He's like, tough loss, bro. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't need this text right now.
I think my phone was dead anyway at the end of the game, but yeah, I still probably would have.
Yeah.
I'd probably just been like, congrats, man, and that's it.
I'm gonna back off and not text him. So crazy. A little blushed, says Tony. You do look a little blushed, Colin.
Okay, so it does show up. I looked at myself in the mirror just a second ago. And I'm like,
it does show up a little bit on the camera. Not a lot. I think it looks worse in person.
It looks like I fell asleep in the sun in Hawaii, like on this side of my face.
Trevor, the headliners are gone in the jerseys. But you firsthand witnessed what happened with the non-headliner. You got the Jason Taylor.
True.
There are 2 jerseys left. They're both good. Names like Jason Taylor, Donovan McNabb were not even photoed headliners. Mini helmets are ready, right, Colin?
They are. Respect, Justin. I said it in the early show. Congratulations to the Chiefs and all of their fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have no quarrels with the Chiefs at all. A little with Juju, but that's it.
Yeah. he probably didn't have to send that Valentine's Day post.
I actually thought it was funny, but I'm like, okay, guy, let's calm down.
It was funny, but it was sort of disrespectful. Not the worst thing out there. No, but he probably could have not done it.
It was very soon.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like the day after. Mm-hmm. But it happened to be the same week of Valentine's Day.
He's done worse. It's just like, kind of like CJ Gardner-Johnson said, he had more picks than Juju had touchdowns. Like, Juju wasn't a huge part of that.
He played well in the second half, though. He did play well.
It's all
but yeah.
Yep, it was a great game. Hopefully, we were just talking about that. I mean, Chiefs-Eagles again.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Justin said, see you next year, Colin. Same place. Well, it won't be the same place. Or maybe same place like at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think that's what he means.
It's in Las Vegas, but yeah.
That's going to be fun.
7 in the mini, says Charles. One more, guys. One more in the double box break. I don't know if it's going to be next year, but I also think we'll see a Chiefs-Eagles matchup again in the Super Bowl at some point in the next 5 years. I think it's safe to say that could happen.
Yeah, that's probably true, Adam.
$1 million payout from it. There you go. One more number. 7 works. Chris, one more, sir. Chris is pumped about that Chiefs as well.
It is, I mean, the closest thing we have to a dynasty right now.
Yeah. That was a question I saw on, I think, was it Around the Horn? And I'm like torn. Are the Chiefs a dynasty? The answer to me would be in the modern game, yes, they are. Because there's so much parity. They've been in 5 straight AFC Championship games. They've won 2 Super Bowls in the last 4 years. They've been in 3. I think to solidify the dynasty, they got to win 2 in a row. If they win next year, I say 100% a dynasty. I think it's hard to win multiple championships. I mean, the last time we saw it was the Patriots in like 03-04. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to win.
It's only
2 in a row. Yeah, it's hard.
Very hard. No, I mean, they're consistently the best team every single year.
Yeah, right. Justin says, win one more, and I call it a dynasty. When Mahomes wins in the next year or 2, yes, there'll be a dynasty. Yeah. I mean, usually dynasty, I think of 3, but is it 3 in a row? Is it 3 in 5 years? 3 in 6? I think if they win next year, I would say a dynasty, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess my standards are even lower. Like, I think if they make it to another AFC Championship, it's just like,
yeah. I
mean, they are the best team every single year. Yeah. They are the team to beat.
And that's where I kind of think that same way, because I think we don't have like, I mean, all these teams have superstar players that are stacked together. We're not seeing 3-peats in the NBA. We're not seeing it in the MLB. I know in hockey we had 2 in a row, but like, this isn't the 90s Bulls or the 2000 Lakers. We just don't see 3 in a row. Like, even 2 in a row. We don't really see that anymore.
No.
So it's kind of hard to be a modern-day dynasty.
I agree. And I agree with Michael Paul as well.
Yeah. One more time they are, but they definitely are an amazing team coming from an Eagles fan. Respect Michael Paul. Respect on... you could be very bitter after a game like that, but a lot of respect for Michael Paul and you as well, Colin, after that tragic loss.
Got to take it in stride.
Mini dynasty, yeah. I mean, it's a mini dynasty. I agree, Devin. So
nobody gave us any credit. Nobody, really. As far as what?
So, Chris, here's where I'll somewhat disagree with you. While there were some media members saying the Chiefs won't make the playoffs, the majority of them were saying the opposite. They were still one of the favorites. I do think that the Chiefs got, the fact that they were underdogs in the Super Bowl, maybe a little bit disrespectful, but I would still say a lot of folks had the Chiefs as a favorite going in.
Yeah.
There's a fine line between the Chiefs got a little disrespected and nobody gave the Chiefs credit. I'm a Chiefs fan. Plenty of people gave the Chiefs credit. So I'm kind of in the middle of that. I know that they maybe were a little bit, they didn't have enough love given what they've done, but nobody, that's a stretch. A lot of people gave the Chiefs credit.
It's kind of funny from both ends because it's like a lot of people are under the narrative of like, oh, the refs are helping the Chiefs and these injuries and yada yada. And then on the other end, it's like the Eagles played such an easy schedule and Brock Purdy's injury. And I think they're both kind of hate that it's like these are clearly the best 2 teams in the NFL last year.
They're the best 2 best teams. No question
When you're the
about
best team, you get a lot of hate.
We were not picked to make the playoffs because we dropped Gilchrist.
That's true, Chris.
Again, there was some people who did that, but nobody versus some a little different. I do think there was some. There's some articles out there. Some NFL experts did pick the Chiefs to miss the playoffs. They were disrespected by a decent amount of media members, but there was also many others who did pick the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So again, a fine line between nobody and some.
Yeah, and I mean, same thing that I said about Michael Paul. So I agree completely. And I mean, Devin too. The Eagles lost to Washington. I mean,
well, there's a lot of
weird things happen.
That's why there's a lot of parity in the NFL. The gap between the best team and the worst team is smaller than it's ever been, and that's why I can say maybe they are a dynasty because there's such small lines now in the NFL. There's so many evenly matched teams.
Yep.
I mean, you had the Bills lost to the Jets. You know, you had I think the Bengals lost to the Steelers earlier in the season. Obviously, the Colts beating the Chiefs, a big upset. Washington beating the Eagles. Any given Sunday, the Bears beat the Niners.
They did.
That happened this year.
That happened.
Any given Sunday, man. Any given Sunday.
I think we can all agree, though, the Bucs will not be the favorite to win next year.
Yeah.
Sorry, Devin.
All right, let's get this break done. We'll keep talking sports. 8 clicks here in the double box breaking the minis. Chris said, I've been an Eagles fan. Andy Reid and Jeremy Maclin fan for sure from Mizzou to Eagles. Maclin was awesome. That's where his Eagles love came from. How about this, Chris Thomas? I'm a Mizzou Tiger grad. I covered Missouri sports for 4 years in college and 2 years post-college. I've interviewed Jeremy Maclin about 6 or 7 times in my career. Super nice guy, Jeremy Maclin. Go Mizzou. Mr. Maclin was actually an Eagle and a Chief, by the way.
I love
So
Jeremy
how about
Maclin.
that?
One of my favorite Eagles of all time, right in the sweet spot of me watching the Eagles. And
J-Mac was awesome.
He had one really. We were talking yesterday about guys that had like one really good season in the 2000s. He had one really good season in the 2000s.
The only thing slowing him down was injuries because Maclin was phenomenal.
Him and D-Jax, that was the best 1-2 punch I've ever seen. Now Devontae Smith and AJ Brown.
Talk about athleticism.
Yeah.
Bucks are rebuilding, says Tony. The Raiders beat everyone for 3/4 of the game. Ain't that the truth, Raider Paul?
So close.
Ain't that the truth?
Doug Martin, good one. Good one, Devin.
Mini helmet coming up. Again, look, we talk about price increases. Oh, the mini went up $2. Why is that, Colin? Because the filler hits have gotten much, much better. We had Darius Slay in the first one in the personal. Here's the former Pro Bowl quarterback, former Heisman Trophy winner. We got ourselves Carson Palmer on the Bengal mini helmet.
All right.
AFC North, Charles Thomas, his squad won the Super Bowl. The Kingdom won the big game again. Charles taking home Carson Palmer. He is still winning. It's a Charles with the Carson. Nicely done right there.
Well, pretty good.
I like that hit right there. I like that hit right there for sure.
Yeah, big fan. Every time we pull him, I say the same thing. He's one of the most underrated quarterbacks, in my opinion. Guy had great years in Cincinnati and in Arizona. He wasn't terrible.
Statistically, he's right around the top 15 all-time in all-time passing yards, passing touchdowns. Obviously, that's adjusted for era. He didn't win a Super Bowl, so he's not going to get in the Hall of Fame. But I think if this guy didn't get hurt early in his career with the Bengals, he was going to be a Hall of Famer. Him and Chad Johnson, they were just taking off, and he has that horrific injury. Came back, was still very good. Not quite as good.
Yeah.
So fantastic hit, though, Charles Thomas. For a filler right there, Carson Palmer, not bad.
And he played with TJ Hushmanzada.
Who's your mama or Hushmanzada? I called him TJ Who's Your Mama.
TJ Who's Your Mama.
Nice hit, Charles Thomas on the Palmer right there. USC star in college, Heisman Trophy winner. A lot of good Trojan quarterbacks coming out.
We should get TJ Hushmanzada sometime.
That'd be fun. Devin's out there listing Bucks players. Just listing Buck players.
I mean, LeGarrette Blount had more than one good season now. One good season in Tampa Bay, but yeah, he did well with the Patriots and the Eagles the year they won the Super Bowl.
He won 3 Super Bowls. 3 Super Bowls.
Finish up what, Chris?
He's asking what's close, I'm guessing.
I mean, we're 3 to go in the reps, 3 to go in the college, 3 to go in the double box break for the diamonds.
A lot of stuff is really close, Chris. This one specifically I want to knock out. 3 spots to go in the double box break in the diamonds. Travis Kelce Flash Authentic still in play. Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex. Drew Brees Eclipse Authentic. John Elway Salute the Service Authentic. I mean, that series is nuts. The non-headliners are crazy. That's the one that I would play if I was you, Chris Thomas. Get in ASAP in those diamonds.
Oh, my bad, Devin. I totally missed the first message. My bad.
Patriot players were drafted by the Bucks. Okay. What team and players does Devin like? I think we know who he likes. What do we got here? Mini helmet on the way. We got Mark Chimura, former Super Bowl champion tight end with the Packers. Lunar Mini, Michael Norris with the Chimura. There you go. Chris, did you go to Mizzou, Chris Thomas? You know who coached at Mizzou, how one of his first coaching jobs? Andy Reid was an offensive line coach at Mizzou in the late 80s, early 90s era.
Did not know that.
Yeah, Andy Reid started at good old Mizzou. I'd love to fill out the diamond, says Devin, so anyone want to get me up with a spot entry would be a very happy man. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Good try, though. I mean, you never know.
They can Venmo you your money, but any orders that come through from someone, we go with whoever ordered gets put in the break. So 3 spots to go on those diamonds. I lived at Mizzou, says Chris. I studied girls and alcohol.
Alrighty. All right. I didn't know that was something you could study.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Girls and alcohol. Oh, Chris Thomas.
I majored in the wrong thing.
Devin says, LMAO, Chris Thomas sounded like a sig ep. I'm going to say that he was in, oh gosh. What's the fraternity I'm thinking of? I'm blanking right now.
I hope he's a Fiji.
Fiji?
That was my fraternity.
Okay. When did you go to Mizzou, Chris Thomas? I'm a 2013 graduate. Same for you, Devin. When did you go to Mizzou? I got a Norm Stewart signed basketball. You just signed it, says Chris. Norm Stewart is a legend. I've also interviewed Norm about maybe 5 times in my career. Most legendary basketball coach for Mizzou. Still going strong. Old man, still going strong.
Still going strong.
Norm Stewart.
Still signing basketballs.
So I went to Mizzou, Chris. Oh, 2003. Chris is old school. Okay. So I graduated in 2013, Chris. I went to Mizzou 2009 to 2013. I studied journalism, not alcohol and girls. I studied journalism.
Happens in the dorm, stays in the dorm.
I covered Mizzou sports 2018 to 2020 at the CBS station KRCG TV. So lived in Columbia for 6 years of my life.
That's a 2017, so you're kind of sandwiched.
Oh, Devin's a younger guy.
So yeah, he's closer to my age because I think if I graduated from IPU, I would have been class of 2018.
You want to hear something like funny though? So Devin is class of 2017. So he would have went there from 2014 to 2017. I went there from 09 to 2013. Then I returned to work at the TV station in 2018.
So you just missed him.
Devin and I just missed each other. The 4 years between my Mizzou stints is the 4 years Devin went to school.
That's kind of hilarious.
So, Devin, we just missed each other, brother.
Wow.
We were so close on 2 different occasions, my man.
Crazy.
These guys love Heidelberg. They love, what do they like? They love Shakespeare's Pizza. They'll hit up Big 12. They'll hit up, what's my favorite? Booch's, the Burgers. There's so many great places in Columbia.
High-fived on the way out.
High-fived on the way out.
Mark Chimura, Mr. Michael Paul.
Yes, Mark Chimura.
Mark Chimura he's right there. Yeah, you can see it. Lunar helmet.
I can't believe they shut down the piano bar. Journalism students love the piano bar. When I heard they shut that bad boy down, I was furious.
Man, great.
Furious.
Whoever decided to do a piano bar is just genius.
Genius. Dude, Shakespeare's so good. Indeed, Devin. Very good.
We are 1 to go on the Diamond Double, by the way.
All right, that's happening, baby.
Oh, never mind. We are sold out on the Diamond Double.
Let's go. The best series in the room. Double Diamond on the way. I need 2 numbers. First 2 numbers I see is what we're doing.
Everybody on the desk just got a little nervous. Somebody might lose their spot.
Uh-oh, we got Paul Lewis looking for 24 and 25. Mr. Lewis.
Going side by side, huh?
It's getting late at night here.
Uh-oh.
Paul Lewis after dark. Look out. Look out, Colin.
He is a different animal.
Someone pulls young, let me know. Want to name it today, says Devin. It is a Chrome Speed Flex. I know the name it is a Hydro. But shoot your shot, Dev. Shoot your shot.
The man, he's not afraid. He will shoot it.
The Penguin Club. That's right, Chris. Piano bar was awesome, man. That was my favorite bar in college. It was like the journalism student bar. We always went out there after a long day at the TV station. We'd hit a piano bar. Was the place to be.
And I bet you never sang along with anything, right?
Oh, I sang at everything. Never good, but always sang. So now we got ourselves Valerie, Zachary, Darren, Sean, Carson, Paul, James, and Carson again. What about Las Margaritas? You guys like Las Margaritas? Fantastic Mexican place.
I could go for a couple right now.
But if you are wasted and majoring in what Chris majored in, how about El Rancho for a little nachos after the bar? El Rancho? Crazy.
It happens like that, Devin.
Yeah, it happens once in a while, Devin.
It's going to be double bucks now.
8 times coming up. Good luck, folks. 6, 7, and 8. Zachary up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South, we got Paul Lewis. Looking for the Drew Brees.
Ooh, good spot.
Sean, NFC East. Valerie, NFC West. Oh, boy, Valerie. Hey, Val, are you all right with the Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex? Is that something that sounds good to you, Valerie? Because that sounds good to me. We got Carson, AFC North. James, husband of Valerie, AFC South. Carson, AFC East. And Darren Morgan. He could get John Elway and Travis Kelce in this break and just drop the mic and call it a night.
Drop the mic.
Mic drop. Oh, Valerie, heard you might be a Jets fan, says Devin. That's not true. She's the Broncos fan, Devin.
You heard wrong, Devin. Check your sources.
Sources are incorrect, Devin. Double check the sources, my man. Here we go. 24 coming up. 24 of 35. 7 months to go. Diamond helmets. 7 months away from the next NFL season.
Oh, that hurts.
That hurts. Hurts big time. What can we have in here? This is the Griffey box, the Joe Creedy box, the Mamba box.
God.
I mean, there's a lot of good numbers.
The Gordon
24.
box. Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon. We're going NASCAR here in the break room.
I always get NASCAR on my mind. I don't know how.
Here's one for you. Here's one for the Mizzou fans. The Kobe Brown box. Kobe. He's number 24.
That's the Kobe everybody thinks of.
Maybe Kim English for the Mizzou fans in the break room. This series is ridiculous, Colin. I'm going to be honest with you. This series is getting out of hand. The fact that we're not doing more boxes in this series is a massive, massive disappointment. It makes my heart cry because these guys are missing out on some of the heat. We got ourselves AFC East. Jim Kelly, one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Man.
Kelly Strong, played in 4 straight Super Bowls. Pro Bowler, NFL star, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Carson Hobart with the Jim Kelly Authentic.
Yeah, that's like the old school one, too. I love it.
Crazy, crazy. Gonna change my name to Butter since I've lost my name, says Devin. So you won't be Devin number 2? Uh-oh.
Abandoning it completely.
Uh-oh. Why don't you be Devin number 2, Butters? He's not keeping his word, Colin. He's not keeping his word in the Devin Bowl.
I think you're going to have to change it to Devin 2, and then you can change it to Butters, unfortunately.
Yeah, let's do that. 2 weeks of Devin number 2. That was the bet, man. 2 weeks of Devin number 2. Then you can go back to Butters. Nah. You got to be Devin number 3 if you don't keep your word, says Devin number 1.
Hey, look at that. Devin Donahue moved up, and he wasn't even playing.
That's right. LMAO, I will. Okay, good. He'll be 2 weeks of 3 days left. Then he'll be Devin number 2. Then he'll go back to Butters. That works.
I just love that he acts like just jokingly put anti-comment, and now this is who he is.
Yeah. I think he meant to do it for literally the show. And now he's like, oh man, I can't change it back.
Yeah, so funny.
Hey, how about this? First hit ever for Carson.
That's a pretty good one, man.
Jim Kelly for your first hit? Oh, Carson, that's fantastic. Why don't we put that one as the number 3 ahead of Dak Prescott? I know we can't really see Dak anyway, but maybe clear up a little room. We'll put the Jim Kelly up there for a little bit.
Yeah, let him have his
limelight.
That's a cool helmet, man. I love that helmet. They could use that more.
You know what that is? That's a third-tier hit. They used to use that helmet in the early 2000s, Colin. Bob was talking about it the other day. They used to have that helmet, and they went away from it. That was back in the Doug Flutie, Eric Modes era. Buffalo Bill football. Marshawn Lynch wore that same helmet for the Bills.
Lee Evans?
Yeah, I do. Lee Evans, great receiver. I might have an Elway for that Steve Young, just saying, says Devin. I'd say this. I think Elway is a better trade than Namath. I would say for sure. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is what could happen in a double box break.
Oh,
Jim
my.
Kelly, Stephon Diggs.
You're joking, man.
Flash authentic.
Wow.
Holy moly. That is nuts right there. So Carson gets his first ever win as Jim Kelly, and then he gets Stephon Diggs in the same break, Colin.
Yeesh, Carson.
Carson.
Go in.
Holy cow. That is fantastic right there, Carson. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, thank you for at least continuing to embracing the anti-common.
Would you trade a Breeze for a Namath, Greg Crow? I wouldn't personally. I'd much rather have Drew Brees. But it's up to you guys.
He would be giving away the Breeze, so.
Oh, he'd be giving away the Breeze.
Yeah, for the Namath.
Okay.
Greg's already got a Breeze.
Okay. I would not, but that's up to you. You're welcome to trade whatever you would like. I would much rather have Drew Brees than Joe Namath personally. But that's just me. LMAO, I love it. He's hooked, says Darren. What a night. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it, says Carson.
You got it, dude.
What a night indeed. Beautiful Jim Kelly, Stephon Diggs.
Now, the real question is, do we like, this helmet's going to stay up here, but do you like this style of helmet or that style better?
We're going to keep that one up there for 2 reasons. Because we don't see that style as much. We don't see Jim Kelly as much. We'll let this one marinate a little bit on the desk.
Well, I meant more just like the style of helmet, not Jim Kelly versus Stephon Diggs. The red helmet versus the flash helmet.
And I'm talking about the slightest difference, this one.
Really?
But we see this one all the time. We don't see that one very often.
I like this one better.
You like that one better?
Yeah, I think it's cooler.
All right, that's staying up then, Colin. That works. How much are buy-ins for helmets, Kenny? The best helmets we offer by far and away is $83 a spot in the single for the diamonds, $166 in the double. But here's the live break page link. We've got ourselves, let's take a peek at the break page and where we're at. And Devin Butterworth, I will address your comment in a second. Not a great comment.
I think it's funny.
I know it's funny. So we got 8 spots to go in the diamond double. We got 8 spots to go in the mini double box break. We got 6 to go in the college. So for this mini double, it's $47 a spot. There are 2 minis coming out. The slabs are $30 a spot. 6 spots to go. It really depends on what series you enter. We have 2 to go in the double in the college, by the way, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
So that might happen tonight as well. So obviously Devin Butterworth likes to make a common quote. He likes to pick on me, have a good time. He says he really likes the Kansas Jayhawks. They are a really great team. So my response, believe it or not, Colin, Kansas is not very good at sports other than men's college basketball. They used to have this thing called the Border War, where Mizzou and Kansas every year would play in all the sports. And Mizzou won like 6 out of 7, 6 out of 8 years. Like about 80% of the sports Mizzou would dominate in. And then there was men's college basketball was the outlier. That one Kansas is better at, unfortunately. But other than men's college basketball, we got the Jayhawks beat by a good margin.
Yep. Hey, Butters, I'm not going to be here when you, like, switch your names. Can you do one more anti-common? I just want to hear one more.
One more joke?
What? Yeah, one more anti-common saying.
All right, one more. I Googled Mizzou Arch Rival and they said them, LOL, so there you go. Would everyone here run back a double? I hope so. I want to run back a double in this series. You kidding me? You see what we just saw here, Colin? I would run it back for sure.
Absolutely, man.
And he got a Jamar Chase mini earlier today. There you go. Sure thing, let me think. Oh, boy.
Yes, thank you.
Colin, here I was offering up one show to wear the Chiefs face paint. I could have said the entire day. And in you come asking Devin for more anti-common.
The next time I see him, he's not going to be anti-common anymore. He'll be Devin number 2.
Devin number 2.
This is the last time.
All right, that's fair. You got one more, Devin. One more thing that goes against what I believe.
I love it.
I'm already thinking of
That's
several things he's thinking. Did you hear about the Vinny Tao he got me? Did I tell you?
I think I saw it. I saw the
air?
clip, yeah.
Did you see my post in the Discord?
No.
So he got me a Ronaldo towel because I can't stand Ronaldo. I'm a Messi fan. And my dog got super dirty at the dog park, and I put him on the towel on my car seat. Worked out perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Comment, let them have it, says Devin. Philly fans have to win something, LMAO.
True.
That's true.
You know what? That's fine.
To be clear, Devin is not a Philly fan. He just wanted the Eagles to win because he doesn't like the Chiefs. He was just picking the Eagles. Colin is actually an Eagles fan. But I'll let him have it because of you, Colin.
Okay.
You've been pretty respectful, man of your word. You wore the Chiefs face paint. He hates both teams. He likes the Bucks, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone else, not a fan.
It's funny. I mean, Devin literally means Philly fans, though. Like, the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, the Phillies lost the World Series, and the Union lost the MLS Cup.
Yeah.
All 3 lost championships this year within 100 days.
Isn't that crazy?
It's insane. We've been through a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. I mean, I'm only there for a third of that, but...
Hey, it's better than us Chicago fans who don't make anything. We don't make the playoffs in anything, man.
Don't even get a chance.
Except for the WNBA team, and they lost like their 2 best players.
That's true.
So that's it. We had the Chicago Sky, and they're gone.
And they're gone.
They're gone.
Oh, no. That's right.
To be honest, I know you mentioned you follow women's basketball. I do as well. I don't think many people care about the Chicago Sky outside of maybe you and I.
Yeah, that's about it.
So there you go.
Yeah. And I'm actually a Liberty fan, so they got Courtney Vandersloot, who was one of their best players, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Very happy.
Well, her and Candace Parker both leaving the team.
Yeah, that's bad.
So, not good.
Bad for business in Chicago.
Is it better to have played and lost than to have never played at all? Literally, this is like Adam stealing the quote of, is it better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all?
Yep.
He's literally changing it for a sports fan's perspective. So... there you go. Funny, Devin, number 1's a Chiefs and Panthers fan, so I guess we're even. Super Bowl for the NFC South title, LOL, says Devin. The NFC South title could be won by a Pee-wee team. Yeah, it's not going to be a pretty division this next year.
Last year especially was not great.
It was tough. So, guys, let's knock out. Let's see, Colin, here. There are... I mean, really, we could have 4 breaks we can do. We're 4 away on the 3rd and long, 2 away on the college, 3 away on the reps. I'll be honest, the reps and the third and long have been 3 or 4 away for a while. This break that's 2 away in the double college, we could get that done. This break right here, Diamond Helmets 4 to go. With the Kelsey, the Steve Young, Drew Brees, John Elway still in play. That could go. Devontae Adams, by the way, Marshall Faulk, Alvin Kamara. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're here.
Let's close on a roll. 2 spots, says Danny Dollars Cash. I couldn't agree more. What's up, Danny Dollars? Danny's enjoying fatherhood. He told us like months ago, I'm going to be a dad. You won't see me as much in the breaks anymore. We haven't seen him as much in the breaks anymore, but every once in a while, Danny Dollars pops in.
Respect. I'm always happy to see my man Danny Dollars.
It's one of my favorite names on YouTube.
Yeah, you did miss, I guess 3, a personal and a regular break.
So we had, as non-headliners, Tony, Darius Slay and Carson Palmer coming out. I would say those are pretty good hits.
Pretty good.
So let's keep it rolling, folks, here in the breaks. Let's get these diamonds done, Colin. I want to get that diamond done. 4 spots to go in the single.
3 to go now.
All right, perfect. I mean, literally the last break, Jim Kelly, Stephon Diggs.
Pretty sweet.
We pulled today.
I love this helmet.
TJ Watt, it's clean. Joe Namath.
I want a triple signed on this one.
Adrian Peterson. It's crazy. That would be sick as well. I mean, we had the McCaffrey. This series is ridiculous, man.
Oh, man, it's been great. The quintuple signed Packers helmet.
That was the worst hit of the series.
And that was
5 autographs.
Pick. Yeah.
5 autographs, man. This Diamond Series is bonkers. So 3 to go. Let's get that knocked out tonight. 3 to go on the Diamonds. We are 2 away on the college. Here's what we're going to do about that college series. Here in 6 minutes at 10 o'clock, Colin, we are doing a chase wheel spin for the college series. If we're at 1 away, I'll give you guys 5 more minutes. If we're full, we'll obviously add that to the chase wheel spin list. But otherwise, if we are still 2 away at 10 o'clock in 5 minutes on that college series, we are doing the chase wheel spin without it. So keep that in mind.
You heard the man.
So get those spots while you still can. Still have a little bit more than 40 people watching, a little bit more than 40 people on the site. We could get this party rolling. We could reignite the break room. We could heat up more, but it's not trending that way. But we are going to knock out the diamonds. Because
1 to go now.
Tony or James hopped in. We are 1 away there. Devin says, the Chiefs have shined Blaine Gabbert to give Mahomes some competition.
Yes.
That's Super Bowl champion Blaine Gabbert, baby. Mizzou Tiger legend.
I like the Anti-Common has some good takes. I like that.
Blaine Gabbert and I went to school together. I was a student reporter at the, student journalist while I was at Mizzou. I also know Blaine Gabbert quite a bit. Super Bowl champion, back up to Brady. Is he going to be the starter? Is Kyle Trask going to be the starter? Who knows what the Bucs will do?
Who knows?
I think Blaine of the Chiefs would be great, though, because Chad Henne just retired. That could be a Missouri kid as a backup. I would 100% welcome Blaine Gabbert. A free agent. Okay, well, hey, come on over.
I didn't know Blaine Gabbert was still in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. He got that airtime on Monday Night Football when it was the Bucs and Cowboys game. He was right next to Brady. I was like, man, look at Blaine getting that airtime with those luscious locks of his.
He was a first-round pick, wasn't he? Like top 10?
Here's the deal on Blaine Gabbert. Sorority girls at Mizzou thought he was terrible. The fact that he got drafted that high was insane. He was a guy who could throw the ball a mile. He had a cannon of an arm. He was a great athlete. He did great at the combine. He had all the tools. He played great in the Oklahoma game, which was the biggest game of the season for Mizzou. And whenever he got pressured, he got happy feet. The man could not play against the blitz. He could not play with pressure in his face. If he was given a ball, no pressure in his face, he could throw it a country mile. But everyone at Mizzou knew that he was overdrafted.
That's funny.
It was literally the sorority girls were like, what, really? Blaine, what? I'm like, yeah. Blaine Gabbert got picked top 15 in the league.
Yep.
was
Now,
wild.
now Chase Daniel, that's a formidable backup. That dude has made a full-on successful career on being a backup quarterback.
Getting rich, Chase Daniel. So
He's got the best job in the world.
what happened with him this season? Let me know, Devin. Drew Lock. I would like to see Drew Lock start somewhere, to be honest. I would rather see Drew Lock start somewhere. I don't want him as a backup in Kansas City because I want to see Drew Lock get a shot again to start somewhere. Look, obviously, the Broncos had a bad coaching staff. Obviously, Russell Wilson wasn't great. But I'm starting to think that maybe Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, and that team is just not as good as we thought they were.
Yep.
So I would love to see Drew Lock start somewhere. I thought he was going to get it in Seattle, but Geno Smith obviously has earned that starting job.
Absolutely.
So I want to see. The problem with Drew Lock is, though, if he's ever going to get a shot to start somewhere, it'll probably be on a bad football team. Unless he goes somewhere good and the starter gets injured. Because none of these top-tier teams are looking at him.
No.
So, I don't know. Might be bad news bears for Drew.
Oh, wow. Helicopter crashed into the bay and he rescued 2 passengers on his jet ski.
Who's that? Is that Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah, you're talking about, I'm guessing Gabbert.
That's awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Get him, Blaine. You're the man, Blaine Gabbert. We have a box number, Colin?
I haven't seen one yet.
So, single box break coming up in the Diamonds. Paul, Charles, Devin, James, and John. Let me know. Not months, it's been an year, says Danny. Well, congrats on your first year of being a dad, Danny Dollars.
Wow. Yeah, how's fatherhood, man?
Hope it's good.
Blaine Gabbert. Yeah, crazy, dude. Good for him.
Tony wants 9 in the Diamonds. Thank you, Tony.
A man of action.
Man of action. B-Gaps. Did I ever tell you the story about my golf cart experience with Chase Daniel? Oh, my gosh. I covered some sort of Mizzou golf outing. It was like a charity thing. And Chase Daniel was like, why don't you ride on the back of my golf cart? And his buddy is driving this thing like super fast. I've got a camera and tripod. I'm hanging on for dear life. I'm like, hey, Chase, can you slow this thing down a little bit? He's like, no, we're okay. I'm like, Chase, come on. He's like, all right, we'll slow down a little bit.
I can't believe
I thought my camera and my tripod were both going to die. I was afraid for my camera's life. But super cool guy, Chase Daniel. By the way, Chase Daniel, once when he was with the Bears, he dressed up as a fan in training camp.
Oh, I remember that.
And 90% of his teammates had no idea that it was him.
That's so funny.
So Chase is an absolute legend. Look, man, you get someone to pay you millions of dollars for barely working, at least in the games.
He's made $41 million being a backup quarterback.
Chase Daniel, living legend, baby. Living legend.
That is unbelievable, man. Oh, did he? That's funny.
Wasn't Chase Daniel on the Chargers this year?
Who knows?
I thought he was on the Chargers this year. I think he got in a game this year. You know that game where Herbert got hurt against the Chiefs?
It was the Chargers.
Chase got in for like in that game for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like one play. Chase got the one play that game.
He threw a touchdown this year.
Yeah, there you go. His numbers aren't bad, by the way. It's funny because Chase Daniel is much better than Blaine Gabbert, but Blaine played a lot more in his career.
He's literally started 5 games in his entire NFL career, and he's made $43 million.
I think he got a Thanksgiving win for the Bears one year against the Lions.
He was 1-1 in 2018.
Yeah, I think it was a Thanksgiving win.
He's 2-3 in his career.
He was an Eagle too, Colin.
Yeah, 2016.
Thinking of someone else, the former Viking, he was a stud in high school here in the Fort Worth area, says Adam. A Heisman Trophy candidate at Mizzou, by the way. He actually played the year before I went to Mizzou. Literally the year before I went to Mizzou, they were amazing in college hoops and college football. And the year after I left, same story. Thanks,
funny.
Mizzou.
Looks like you, that's not a coincidence.
I'm the jinxer, man. I'm the Tiger jinxer.
Chase Daniel's career, 1 completion, 16 yards, 100% completion percentage in Philadelphia.
That's not bad. He's perfect.
Yep, 1 for 1, baby.
Box 9 coming up, 9 of 35 in the Diamonds. Good luck, folks. James says, give me that Steve Young. Devin says, I want the Elway or the Kelsey. What could we have here? Charles Thomas, by the way. Charles, how about a little Drew Brees action? That'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. What could we have in here? Ooh, this is nice. Hey, XFL coach, Hines Ward, Flash Authentic, Charles Thomas, AFC North, one of the best receivers of all time, Hines Ward, former Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP, exactly 1,000 career catches for Hines Ward. Beautiful Flash Authentic. Believe it or not, Colin, this might be the second worst hit we've had the entire series. It's a Hines Ward Flash Authentic.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. I love their Flash.
That is wild. Absolutely sexy.
It's like the only yellow Flash that I'm like, that works. That really works.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of the yellow Flashes, I mean, look, they're not bad, but this one is definitely better than the Viking.
It's the best yellow Flash out there.
Fantastic. Charles Thomas with the Hines Ward. Cameron Warren saying 07 was the wild year in college football. The number 2 team was the Curse, and Kansas was great too. That was actually, Mizzou got, one would argue they got shafted that year because they had 2 losses the whole year, Colin. They were both to Oklahoma, who was in the national championship that year. They lost to them in the Big 12 championship. Mizzou had 2 losses. Kansas had 1, but Mizzou beat them head-to-head. And Mizzou's second loss was in the Big 12 championship. And they chose Kansas for the Orange Bowl, or one of the bowl games, ahead of Mizzou, even though Mizzou was essentially better, had a better resume except for the Big 12 championship. They had 2 losses that whole season, both to the second best team in the country, Oklahoma Sooners.
Jeez.
So crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
Who's going to be a hero and close it out, says Danny Dollars.
1 to go in the honor roll double.
Okay.
Like we've been saying a couple times, there is a really cool series that's going to be on the way right after it, and who knows what's left in that college. That's cool already.
There you go. West Virginia wiped them in the bowl game, says Cameron Warren. Who did they wipe in the bowl game? Who's Cameron talking about? Because I think Mizzou won their bowl game this year.
Let's see.
That year.
Missouri football, 2007.
That was, by the way, Jeremy Macklin played with Chase Daniel that season.
Oh, my God. They destroyed Arkansas.
Yeah.
38-7. They got, 38-17 Big 12 championship. They lost to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But yeah, 12-2.
Yep. The bowl game was Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
I think it was the Cotton Bowl. Is that right?
Oh, Kansas got destroyed.
Oh, Kansas got destroyed against West
Cotton
Virginia.
Bowl. Yep, you are exactly right.
Cotton Bowl. Yeah. Who the running back? Remind me his name. I know this guy, and I'm blanking right now. Tony Temple. Tony Temple had a huge game in that game.
Their first game, September 1st versus Illinois, they won 40-34. Good Lord.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think Illinois was good in 2000.
I think Juice Williams was on that team.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that was Chase Daniel versus Juice Williams.
I was about to say, that's year they went to the Rose Bowl, and they got absolutely slapped by USC.
Yeah.
Honestly, they were 9-4, and they made it to the Rose Bowl. That seems kind of crazy.
Well, because it's the Big Ten. They were the Big Ten representative, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been.
Yeah, that was a really good Mizzou team. Some say they might have been the best Mizzou team ever. So, fantastic squad. Chase Kaufman was a huge, great tight end in college. I think he played with the Bengals, maybe. I know he played on an NFL team at one point, Chase Kaufman. But it was literally Chase Daniel to Jeremy Macklin all day, every day.
Let's go, Jeremy.
So, fantastic stuff.
Always holds a spot in my heart. I need to give me a signed Jeremy Macklin something.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I love Jeremy Macklin.
Hey, he has a ring, Hall of Fame, says Adam. Who are we talking about now? Who's got the Hall of Fame? Chase Daniel? By the way, he was Drew Brees' backup when the Saints won the Super Bowl.
He's incredible.
One of my favorite fantasy team names I ever had was Chase Daniel Super Bowl champ. That was actually my fantasy team name.
Is he the GOAT backup quarterback? Is he the greatest backup quarterback? That's
he's made
just
the most
career.
money.
Yeah, like I'm not talking like Aaron Rodgers was Brett Favre's backup. You know what I mean?
Steve Young,
Patrick Mahomes was Alex Smith's backup. I'm talking backup for a career. Is he the GOAT?
Yeah, because he made the most money.
He did make the most
backups,
money.
He's the GOAT. He'll have no head injuries, at least that we know of. He'll have a lot of money, and he'll go on living his life like a champion, Chase Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, he's the real-life Alex Moran, if you've ever watched Blue Mountain State.
I've not. I haven't seen it. Should. The Scott Van Pelt segment is. All right, it is 10:08. Come on, guys, let's knock out this college double. We are one spot away.
Nick Foles, that's a good point. He did get he got more chances to start than Chase Daniel.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He started like twice in Philadelphia, though. Like, he was a starter
He was, I mean,
in an earlier run.
He made a Pro Bowl.
I think Nick Foles started too many games to be counted as a backup.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm looking up as well. Nick Foles stats. I think he started too much, to be honest.
He has started, 16, 24.
58 starts in his career.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Why am I adding it up?
He's 29 and 29.
Wow.
I mean, that's a lot of starts. I would say he was a sometimes backup, a sometimes starter. But I don't know if I think of Nick Foles as a backup per se.
I mean, it looks...
That's a lot of starts. 58 starts.
Yeah, I mean, 71 games it says here, and 58 of them were starts. I think I don't know if he can be considered a backup.
Yeah.
I think the qualifications has to be you have to have more games than games started.
Yeah. 27 touchdowns, 2 picks in 2013.
Dude, he was crazy.
That's nuts.
He was crazy.
Didn't he have like a 6 or 7 touchdown game that season?
Yeah, he tied the record.
Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
Led the league in touchdown percentage, in yards gained per attempt, like QBR.
And that's why he got his jersey, the Nick Foles Pro Bowl jersey.
He was incredible. He was 8-2.
So, I mean, look, statistically, you look at his numbers, he's 29 and 29 as a starter. 82 touchdowns, 47 picks. That's not bad. Like, he's not a backup. Like, if we were to put up his numbers versus a lot of NFL starters, I would say Nick Foles is right in that, like, 20 to 25 best quarterback in the NFL range. Like, that's a starting quarterback. Nick Foles is better than, a lot, like, at least some starters. He's definitely... I think he's a starter, not a backup for me.
It's close. It is close, but he has had seasons where he started the whole year. And I just love looking because it's like he looks so good as far as Eagles record, and then everywhere else he just can't play. But in Philly, my goodness, the boy could play.
2-to-1 touchdown to pick ratio. It's not like, look, it's not bad. Like, we're not saying he's a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Well, he was 1 year.
But you look at, he was the 1 year. You look at the
Super Bowl MVP.
Although if we do take out that one season, then his ratio looks a lot more even.
Yes.
We take down that 27 to 2. But you say 82 to 47. That's better than some starting quarterbacks for sure, Colin.
Nicholas Edward Foles, my guy. I love Nick Foles, man.
Did not know we were talking about him so much. Bob says Tyrod Taylor.
Kind of the same. I mean, he was.
Tyrod Taylor started for a while as well.
Yeah, he was a.
When I think of backup, I think of a guy that only plays if someone gets hurt. Because like Tyrod Taylor and Nick Foles were starters at some point.
Well, I mean, I guess he does qualify.
Maybe. Tyrod from 2015 to 2017.
I mean, he started 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And
Tyrod's more of a backup.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons he didn't.
And a lot of times he was the quarterback before the quarterback. Like in Buffalo before Josh Allen. In LA before Justin Herbert. He was in New York recently before Danny Dimes. In Baltimore before Lamar Jackson. He was like the guy before the guy. Now, Tyrod Taylor's more of a backup.
That's a great way to put it, Cameron. The good luck Chuck of quarterbacks.
100%.
Every quarterback that comes in after him is incredible.
All right, so what you're saying is the Bears need to get Tyrod Taylor.
Yes, and start him for like 1-2 games,
Okay.
and then put in Bryce Young.
Are you warming up to the idea of Bryce Young instead of Justin Fields?
Well, Justin Fields it's too late. That defeats the whole purpose of Good Luck Chuck.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, come on, Danny. I agree. One more.
So here's what we're going to do. It's 10:12. I'm really going to have to put a time to this because I said 10 o'clock, then I said 10:05. We don't knock out this honor roll double in the next 3 minutes. We're doing the chase wheel spin without it. We can still break it tonight, but chase wheel spin at 10:15 for the college series. You will miss out on the chase wheel spin unless we close out that double in the next 3 minutes. We are 2 away on the reps. You miss?
I always miss when it's with you. I always make it with Joe, though. It's funny.
Alex never misses, by the way. Alex makes it every time.
I never said Alex wasn't a hooper.
No, I know. I can tell he's a hooper. Every time Alex makes it. Every single time.
I'm just kidding. I love Alex.
Alex did pick the Chiefs.
All right, I hate Alex.
He did pick the Chiefs.
Alex has bad taste.
He also told us he guaranteed the over was the best play in the Super Bowl.
Well, he's right.
He was right. The over was a good play. For sure.
I have mixed feelings toward Alex.
Eli got pulled a little bit earlier. This is the Eli right here. Eli's right here next to me. Eli Manning, Ole Miss, shut replica helmet was fantastic. I still think that's the hit of the show. I know the McCaffrey Salute the Service Authentic, the Jim Kelly Stephon Diggs Authentics. I'm kind of partial to this bad boy. This is a clean-looking helmet. Clean-looking helmet, Eli Manning. 2 to go in the reps. Everything else is pretty open. Does look like we are winding down for the night, unless someone wants to come in here and close up some breaks late in the night. So 1 lone spot to go in that college double. Who's closing out this bad boy? Otherwise, we're going straight to the chase wheel spin here at 10:15. We've been about 2 away for about 30 minutes. 1 away for about 15 minutes. We are doing this chase wheel spin with or without that last spot. 2 to go in the reps, though. It would be a shame if we left that bad boy hanging as well. Got the names in the chase wheel spin, Colin? All right. 10:15. I'm going to get a drink of water here. If this is not full by the time I'm done drinking, we are moving on. I'm moving on in the chase wheel spin without the rest of these college folks. Man, 1 spot does not look like it's going to happen here during the 10:15 hour. So chase item going off. We'll get all the names in. We can still knock out that break, but you guys will not be part of the chase wheel spin, unfortunately. I'm going to take one last peek. If this sells out before 10:16, I will count it. It is 10:15. It is now 10:16. It is now too late.
You gave it all you had.
We tried. Give them plenty of time. About 40 minutes to knock out 2 spots. About 15 minutes to knock out 1. Chase wheel spin on the way for the college series. 18 names for the 3 breaks we did in this. I actually 2 breaks. We had a double and a single.
Daniel Cash did just close it out.
All right, Danny, we'll add you in. Closed out. Thank you, Danny. We'll make the exception. It was 1 minute later.
He has been pushing for it this whole time.
He's been pushing. 1 minute is close enough. Let's do the break. Then we're doing the chase wheel spin in this college series. All right, Danny Dollars.
Then I'll do it myself.
No one else is doing it. I'm coming in. I'm taking over.
Look, if you want a job done right,
do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
That's what my mom always says. That's what my mom says. This might be the last break of the night, unfortunately. I mean, I would say I really want to push the close out that rep break, 2 spots to go. I would love to push the close out the authentic 4 to go. But those have not been moving, to be honest, Colin. Those have not moved at all. So honor roll number 2, I need 2 numbers. We have 3 left in the series. That is 3, 20, and 26. So it's a, was it 30, 35 box series? I think it's 30 only.
The which one?
The honor roll, 30 boxes. So let me know which ones you guys would like. Otherwise, I'll randomize. I'll get the randomizer ready here. 3, 20, and 26. It is better when there's less to randomize.
Jeez, number 3 still hanging out?
Yeah, just skipped over it.
Hanging out.
Well, we'll see 3 here in a second because Danny Dollars wants it. 3 going off. 26 as well.
Right on top of each other.
Perfect. In the college mixer. So I didn't want to close out the college series today. Looks like we'll be 1 box away unless something crazy happens. We did close out the minis. I did want to close out the jerseys. Looks like we'll be 2 boxes away from closing out the jerseys.
All right, well.
So we'll have fresh jerseys. My best guess at some point during tomorrow night's 7 p.m. show. 8 times here. We're going straight into the chase wheel spin after this, Colin.
All right.
We'll add these names in. We're doing the chase wheel spin right after this. All righty. So Daniel Cash has 2 spots in here. He's got the Big 10. He's also got everything else. Bryant Mercado, you're in the Big 12. We got Martin Lamica. You've got the ACC. Sean Kowalski, Pac-12. Timothy Boulay, SEC. So 3 first. That's heavy. 3 is heavy. This is a full-size mixer. We have full-size authentics, full-size reps, and we have jerseys. No mini helmets. It's a mix of jerseys and full-size helmets. Let's see what we got in box 3. The one no one wanted.
One no one wanted.
3 was lonely, felt left out. No one wanted me until Danny Dollars came in.
Thought it was going to go another night.
I thought so too. I was like, these guys are not going to call out 3. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is a sick-looking helmet. The NFL's 3rd all-time leading rusher on the absolutely insane Miami Hurricane 305 helmet, Frank Gore.
Dang, man. I forgot about that helmet.
This is what is hanging out there in the Anmore section. This bad boy is sexy. Martin Lamica, ACC, taking home the Frank Gore full-size replica Miami Hurricane helmets. So many great Miami running backs. Frank Gore, Clinton Portis, I think it was like Willis McGahee. They've had a run of these running backs in the last 20 years.
Yes, no kidding.
So nice hit, Martin Lamica. This is what an Anmore hit looks like in the college series. The college series is kind of like the Diamonds a little bit in that all the names are good.
Pretty sweet.
This is a non-headliner, not in the listing of 3rd-tier hits. Look, these hits are great, man. The hits are great. There's a lot of goodies in the break room. Certainly Danny Dollars, you know, when he played a year ago, the filler hits were much worse. Now the filler hits, Colin, for the most part, are very good.
I mean, that's pretty sick.
This could have been a headliner. It's Frank Gore on that sick helmet. That could have been a headliner.
I agree. I agree.
It's a 3rd-tier hit instead. Martin Lamica says, I'll take that one.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll take that bad boy. Frank Gore, full-size shut replica helmet. Nicely done, Martin Lamica.
Talk about a statement piece, man.
Mm-hmm. Very clean. We actually, I don't know if we've ever had him on Miami. We get him a lot on the Niners. Have not seen much. Edgerrin James, by the way, another one of the running backs for the U.
Jeez. All right, so, Miami. Produce.
Not bad. 26 is next. 26 of 30 in the college series. Down to 1 box, Colin, after this. 1 box to go. I think this is a jersey. What could we have in here?
If it wasn't, that'd be wild.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Oh, my.
Whoa.
What do we have here?
Whoa.
Ooh. We got ourselves a Florida State Heisman Trophy winners.
What?
With the Beckett Letter of Authenticity. We got ourselves, let's see here, Charlie Ward, 93 Heisman, great quarterback, NBA star with the Knicks. The 2000 Heisman quarterback, Chris Winkie. And we have Jameis Winston, 2013 Heisman.
Whoa.
Beckett Letter of Authenticity, triple Heisman, Florida State jersey. Again, a third-tier hit, one of the lesser hits in this series. FSU Heisman, 3 quarterbacks, fantastic jersey. And guess what? It's a double. It's Martin Lamica taking both of these.
That thing is awesome. What on earth? What did you win? What did you win?
Martin Lamica. Florida State Heisman triple signed jersey. Chris Winkie, the 2000 Heisman, great quarterback for them. Charlie Ward, 1993 Heisman, played in the NBA with the Knicks. And famous Jameis Winston, the 2013 Heisman.
Yeah, you just won 4 autographs. No big deal.
You also won a 305 Frank Gore helmet. Dang Martin. Holy cow, says Devin. This was the Frank Gore. Look at this, like Miami chain. Full-size rep, Martin Lamica. This is phenomenal. The 305, baby. That is beautiful. Shout out to Danny Cash, by the way. He pushed for this break to close. Whether Danny Cash is going to get luck in the break room or luck somewhere else in his life. Maybe he wins the lotto. Maybe his wife and him have an awesome time this weekend. Positive karma's coming your way, Danny Dollars. It's coming.
Agreed.
So, nice stuff right there. Martin Lamica with the Frank Gore and the FSU Heisman. Both of these hits, Colin, were not headliners, not in the listing. They're considered third-tier hits. Some of the lesser hits in this series, like I said, don't get caught up in headliners. If you guys haven't learned by now, specifically Diamond Helmets, College Series, 1 in 4 multi-sport mixer, can't miss, loaded dice. Those series are always full of big names. Every series is, but those specifically. Diamonds, College, loaded dice, can't miss, 1 in 4 multi-sport. Typically, pretty much any multi-sport series you see, straight up fire.
I'd be willing to bet there's probably something pretty good in that last box, too.
I mean, you guys want to close it? We'll break it. We'll break it if you guys want to close it. The last box in the series still in play. Like, it should not be that hard to close out this college break with how good the series has proven to be time after time.
I agree, but...
I mean, holy cow. That was fun. Nice, thanks, Daniel, says Martin Lamica. Danny Dallas. Shout out Danny Dallas. So I think, looks like, Colin, we're doing the chase wheel spin. And looks like that's going to be it for us tonight. Unless someone wants to hop in and close up any one of these other breaks. We are 2 away in the Canteen Speed replica helmets. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong. That is the one series, actually no, third and long is 4 away. I was going to say the one series keeping us from the cycle, but third and long is also 4 away. Where's the Hawaii crew when we need them, right?
Right.
Where's the Hawaii crew when we need them?
Spending too much time surfing.
Edward Tabanera still never showed up. I tried to put out the bat signal, but he never came. Never came.
That's all right.
Man, I love this jersey. I'm going to be honest with you. I love this jersey.
It looks classic, too.
It's 3 Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks. It's not like 2 running backs and a quarterback. And all of these guys were very good.
I mean, they won a Heisman, so...
You should, before the season, blind bet on the Eagles Chiefs next year, face paint again.
What happens if neither one of them win?
Let's do it, Colin. If the Eagles win the Super Bowl next year, no matter who they play, I'll wear Eagles face paint. If the Chiefs win, you'll wear Chiefs face paint.
All right, fair.
Done.
Fair.
I don't know what's going to happen in a year from now, but Vinny, I think that's a fair bet.
Hopefully Vinny is here a year from now to remind us that this happened.
We might forget.
A lot could happen from now on.
A lot could happen in the next year.
No, they play each other in the regular season. Oh, okay.
Who's at home? Did I miss that schedule?
I don't know if they know that yet or not.
Do they know? Maybe it's the division, though. Every year you determine to play each division. Maybe they don't know who's at home and who's on the road. But I'm guessing the AFC West is playing the NFC East, maybe?
Yeah, I'm guessing they know.
Okay.
It's in Kansas City.
Ooh.
In Kansas City.
Well, maybe we can do the spread.
Yeah, might have to get a spread or something.
It'd be like, I gave you spread on the Bears-Eagles bet we had earlier this year.
That's
You
true.
gave me spread. I mean, it would be like Chiefs minus 2.5, probably, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
It'd be minus 2. They win by 3, I get the win and cover.
Yeah, it probably is going to be the kickoff game.
Oh, yeah, Thursday night.
Could be. That would be here, too. Oh, man.
Oh, you and I on Thursday.
That might be like a live face painting.
That's not a terrible idea. Mr. Innovator, Vinny Batani. Wow. All right, let's do it. We'll do it. I'll give you the points, Con. Whatever the spread is.
Tough place to play, Kansas City.
I'll give you the points. It's
Same
not
with
going to be
Philadelphia.
massive. Watch, it's minus 3 and they wash.
Then what? We both paint our faces?
Yeah, we both paint our faces. But of the team we like.
Okay, yeah. So I go green and you go red and yellow. Perfect.
All
We just
right.
look like clowns.
Done. Colin was great, man of his word. I will do it on the spread because we bet on the Eagles-Bears game earlier. You have to wear my Rex Grossman jersey.
Gosh,
It'll be
man.
whatever the spread is. I'll take Chiefs in the points. You take Eagles in the points.
I think I've repped your teams more than you have on the show.
I know. Well, I don't fit into any of my old Bear stuff. I've gotten too chunky. I don't own, and believe it or not, I got to buy some Chiefs stuff. I've got Chiefs slippers, but those don't really show up on air. So
yeah, you don't really put your feet up much, do you?
No.
I don't know how comfortable that'd be either.
He thinks you look cool in the face paint. Vinny does.
Oh, thanks, man.
You did look cool.
I thought I looked not cool, but I appreciate it.
All right, I think we're going to get this rep break done, Con. We're one spot away. First, we're going to do the chase wheel spin, and then let's knock out this rep break.
All right. Bob Poulet's like, all right, come on, we can do this.
I am making good use of that towel, Vinny Batani. Every time I go to the dog park, my dog gets clean in that towel. Messy all over Mr. Ronaldo towel. So, yes, making good use for sure. All right, chase wheel spin on the way. 8 clicks. Good luck, folks. 30 names in here, Colin.
Dang.
See, great gift, says Vinny. Yeah, it's not a bad gift, man.
See, great kid.
Not a bad gift.
I don't know what Vinny thought was going to happen with that towel.
Probably about what did.
He should have sent it to me, and then I could have had it, like, hidden somewhere and, like, hang it up behind you secretly or something.
Gosh,
Like,
terrible. All right, 7 clicks. It's Timothy Boulay. 8th and final click. How about this for karma? Daniel Cash.
hey, get some back, buddy.
Did not win the break, but he is taking home the chase wheel spin. Vinny said, I thought you would burn it. I really don't burn things, Vinny. If someone gets me something, I'm thinking in my head, how can I use this?
Yeah, I mean, we're not all pyromaniacs.
Yeah. Vinny's the only guy that wants to burn things. Danny Dollars, we're going to start you on 1, unless you have a favorite number you would like to start on. So let me know, sir. Chase wheel spin, gift card going to Danny Dollars. I mean, his name is Cash. He's going to get cash.
Straight cash, homie.
A straight cash homie, Danny Dollars. I'll give him about 20 seconds. Otherwise, I'll spin it. Still 1 away on those reps, Colin?
Believe so.
Oh, come on, folks.
1 away, yep.
You get the closer spot. Positive karma. It's real. Come and get it, folks. All right, Danny Dollars. Chase wheel spin. It wasn't that big, Colin. But it's better than nothing. $21.
Well,
The Sammy Sosa number.
all right.
Hey, better than nothing, man. Better than nothing. $21 gift card. Martin Lamica says, good luck, Dan, because he's like, yeah, you got me two hits with one spot. You better say good luck, Martin Lamica. That better be the answer. Alrighty.
Man, he said nice hit too earlier. Danny, you're a good sport, man.
Danny Dollars is awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome. Fatherhood makes you really look at life's things. I mean, literally, when I think of people who complain in the break room, which is not that often, for the most part, our customers are great. But every once in a while, when someone complains and they go off the rails, this and that, my thought is like, what would your kids think if you were doing that? Is that what you want to portray to your kids?
Example you want to set?
Danny Dollars, man, nowadays, he's the father. I'm not saying he wasn't a great dude before, but man, fatherhood changes you. Danny Dollars.
Beautiful.
In a good way.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. So, 10:32. Let's do this, Colin. 10:35. We get this closed up by 10:35, we'll break it. Otherwise, it's a good pre-fill for tomorrow's show.
3 minutes.
Hit of the show. Can you hand me the McCaffrey? I think it's between these two, personally.
It is a full-size authentic.
It's a full-size authentic. Salute the service. I know we have the Jim Kelly, Stephon Diggs. What else? You have the winner sheet. What else did we pull that was cool?
Let's see. Dak Prescott authentic.
Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm. The Sauce Gardner slab was cool.
Yeah.
The Darius Slay mini.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some.
Heinz Ward authentic was pretty cool. You said Diggs already. The Frank Gore rep that we just pulled, and the FSU.
That
jersey.
was awesome. They were both awesome.
Both pretty sick. There we go. Darren Morgan closing it out.
You the man, Darren. Positive karma's coming your way. Vinny puts the Juju Gypsy curses. I put the positivity curse on you, Darren Morgan.
And Mr. Brian Reals, he's going to try to get 3 for 3 in his break room career.
Ooh.
I believe this was actually the first break he bought into.
What's up, Bri Money? Do you think, though, it's between these two, Colin, your opinion?
Yeah. I like the Ole Miss, man.
I like the Eli, too. I'll be honest. I like the Eli as well. I know these guys get caught up in authentics and reps. To be honest with you, if you're looking to trade... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe that one's worth more because it's authentic, but this is a quarterback. I don't want to guess what's worth more, but if I'm putting this up in my house, this looks cooler.
I agree.
I'm going Eli for head of the show.
Agreed. Unless we get a really cool rep.
Yeah, that could change.
Probably not.
Darren wants 26. 26 going off the ticker. We might have another Miami running back. We had Frank Gore. We could have Edgerrin James, maybe.
That's true.
So that break has been 3 away for a long time. We got this bad boy closed up.
We've done it.
You guys are great.
We've done it.
So Brian, John, Michael, John, Darren, Bob, and Darren again. 26. Le'Veon Bell box. What other 26 is there? Miles Sanders, I guess, for you.
That's right. That's right.
So he might leave this season, Colin?
I would say I'm about 80% sure he's going to leave.
Is he a free agent?
And the Eagles are not flowing in cap. Last year they were, and that's why they brought in so much talent. But, yeah.
Is Gainwell good enough to be elite, or what's the deal with him?
What I've heard is the most likely scenario is they're going to stick with Gainwell, sign back Boston Scott. He's a free agent, too.
The little guy,
and then,
right?
Yeah, and then get a running back late in the draft. But, like I said, like Jamal Williams is on the table. Like they might, Devin Singletary I've seen, too.
Okay.
So they might go somewhere else, but...
All right, Brian Riles up top of the NFC North, looking to go 3 for 3. Darren Morgan looking for that closer magic and box number mojo in the NFC South. John Fuller, NFC East. Brian's got the NFC West. Darren, AFC North. John Fermansky, however you say it, AFC South. Could be Edgerrin James. Brian, by the way, could get Christian Watson. Michael Frank, AFC East. And Robert Boulay, AFC West. Just can't teach speed, Colin. You can't do it. Some just got it.
That's true.
What do we have here? Box 26 on the way. I don't think it's going to supplant the Eli, but it is one of the best hits this show, one of the fastest receivers in the game, and your boy Brian for 3.
Brian!
Christian Watson flash replica. This man will not stop winning.
Brian, you're not even here, I bet, but dang, dude.
He's probably sleeping. He's going to wake up knowing he's a winner.
Oh,
Christian
Brian.
Watson flash rep.
It's just funny because, like you said, we never root for anybody to win. But Brian hopped in yesterday, first time in the breaks. He's like, I got 2 and can't teach speed. And me and Steven are like, man, we're going on this Tom Brady chase. I don't think that's going to close. He waited for hours.
Yeah.
Finally hopped in late, did win. Now this break happens, and it's paid off. Waiting has paid off.
Let's go, Brian. Patience, patience, patience. Patience makes perfect. Christian Watson, full-size flash replica.
Beautiful helmet.
Man.
I don't know what team Brian likes, though, with all that being said. So, but he likes winning, that's for sure.
Look, man, I'm a Bears fan. You know, I'm a Chief fan and a Bear fan both. I respect this helmet so much. And the player is so talented. If the Bears had Christian Watson, I'd feel better about my life. I would say that for sure. Nice hit, Brian, on the Watson rep. I mean, there's good stuff in every series. Really, there should be no hesitation to close out this series. We are full of fire, full of big names. You can't beat the Ultimate Autographs break room. You really can't. Late in the night, these series that were seemingly dead, no one wanted the college. The headliners are gone. Can't teach speed. The biggest headliners were gone. No one wanted these series, Colin. We got these knocked out by the skin of our teeth.
And look at him now.
And out came the fire.
This might be the best start for a new guy I've ever seen, too. 3 for 3 in his first 3 breaks.
That is incredibly efficient.
Yeah, and I think this is the one he had the most spots in. He had 2 spots here. I think everything else was a single spot snap.
Oh, he profited it for sure. Even with 2 spots, you get a Christian Watson full-size rep. You more than made up for it.
I'd agree.
All right. I think this is a great signing off point here, unless anyone wants to come in here and drop, 4 spots to close out the Authentics. But we're basically 7 or 8 away on everything. I know we're 6 away on the college, but that's a 6-spot break. So everything is 4 or more away. Everything is 5 or more away. So I think it's a great signing off point. Colin, thanks again for doing a great job of producing, co-hosting. Shout out on the Chiefs face paint. That was awesome to see. Man of his word. And I guess we got a bet for face paint for next year.
Here we go. I'll save it. I got it ready to go.
You have all the colors.
Yep,
I might need to.
I noticed there's Eagles colors.
Maybe I'll drop you like a 10 spot or something, but why purchase it myself?
Oh, yep, it's right there.
It's right there. So thanks so much, guys. Another fun show in the break room. We'll see you guys right here tomorrow. It's 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday. 2 and 7 Central Time on Saturdays and Sundays. See you guys soon.